What's up? Team Secret Wales. This team, the team who almost took down GAM, and also they were the only ones to take down CFO last split. Yeah. And also they were the only team who take down CFO in a full series, which was, I still don't know how they did it, but these guys are the ones. Could me. Already. My cat is meowing like crazy. Hello, Kurami. What are you doing here, Kurami? I should take my allergy meds. And they're gonna be against DFM, Refraki, Guvon, Arya, Kalkun, and also her. It seems like Milan is just... It seems like Milan is just never gonna be playing for this team. But nonetheless, DFM had... Yeah, but nonetheless, after a very shaky last split, it does feel like the DFM kind of found their style. Which is let Guvon carry. But if he is about... But he is... oh my god, my cat is just... But if DFM sets up Guvon for the carry, then he definitely will. And my cat is literally just brushing herself to the microphone. What? Anyways, if Guvon is... yeah, that's it. So that's the game plan. Get Guvon ahead, and it's all good. Yeah, that's the game plan. Get Guvon ahead, and it's all good. Okay, we have one more minute left. And actually, and DFM had an interview, not DFM, and Fist Bump actually had an interview with Ray Farkey. It is a very interesting one, especially like comparing it to SAG, because Ray Farkey specifically said that the team is good in communication, which is I think one of the main problems with SAG. But Ray Farkey talked about how they were able to come back against Chiefs, for example, because after the game they just talked it out, talked a lot on this. Yeah, because after the game they just how do I say this? Because after the game they just encouraged each other, talked a lot, and even Guvon is taking Japanese lessons with RS, who has been in Japan for a long time. Obviously, he speaks Japanese. And also Pez, who is Japanese, but he knows Korean pretty well. So there is this. So there are two actual bilingual people there who can talk about everything with Guvon, and that is so much better than in, for example, Courage and Fate's case in SAG. And that's the comparison I can give. SAG is not really utilizing those imports well. It does feel like that communication gets in the way in that case. In DFM's case, they have Arya, who speaks Korean, but I mean, he has been playing in Japan for so long. And there is Harp, who also really fluent in Japanese, like he had Japanese interviews already. And then there is Guvon. Yeah. And there is Guvon, but I mean, everyone is teaching him because there are a lot of people around him who has already communication figured out. So I feel like in this case, it's a good setup. The different languages are not getting in the way. And that's what I would want to see from SAG as well, but it's not the case there. But enough of them. Wait, let me just wait, where's my... There you go. But enough of that, as now the mid-season is about to start. Day 4. First game is gonna be TSW versus DFM. And I'm gonna be honest, I am a little worried for DFM Even though I feel like DFM's last performance actually was pretty good, that was only against the Chiefs, but nonetheless, I did feel like DFM finally played as a team. Now, with all that being said, TSW, entirely different beast. They were itching on this like top 4 standing when it came to last split. As I said, they beat CFO, only team to do so. They almost beat, they just, like last week, yeah, just last week, TSW almost beat GAM as well. If it wasn't for Levi, they would have won. Oh, Arya? Arya just gonna be alone. The Dyer got scared. Wait, he's already there! The guy teleports. He's playing Rise IRL. Wow. Arya doesn't have a lane partner to play against. Harp is always doing cute things in the walkouts. Oh! He's just dead. Well, that's very cute. Maybe he dodged. I couldn't see. I need to check the replays. Harp's walkouts are my favorite. I absolutely love them. Oops.
两边战队蓄势待发，接着我们交给主播台。
Is Mr. Steak here? Mr. Steak, always the one who cheers for DFM. He's definitely here. There is no chance DFM plays and Mr. Steak is not there. He has to be. First of all, we're gonna be heading our 1v1s. And I'm gonna take my my start movie. What's happening? Eddie is gonna be playing. Eddie gonna be playing the 1v1s on the secret veil side. Now the question is, who's gonna be against? Against Arya, of course, against Arya. 1v1, they decide the side selection. DFM, as far as I remember, played Yasuo last 1v1. This is like a fearless situation, so they cannot play this anymore. Let's see what Arya decides on then. Let's see what they decide. Arvin Champ said it now. So let's see what they decided in the end. Actually, I'm pretty sure that TSW also played Yasuo last game. Yep, and Eddie chose no one. The Shadow. Nocturne? Or yeah, choosing Vayne. I see this one. Eddie? Maybe the new champion. Maybe Yunara. Secretly choosing Yunara without knowing. The Shadow champion. Maybe Zed. Maybe... Oh, Cassiopeia! It's Cassiopeia. Cassio versus the Vayne. Jesus Christ, I dropped my medicine. Oh my god. Where is it? Oh no, I need it. Wait, what? Where is... Oh, there it is. I need it a lot. I will be sneezing otherwise. If Arya can dodge the Cassio ult, I do feel like the Vayne has an upper hand here. If Arya dodges the Vayne ult, Jesus Christ. If Arya dodges the Cassio ult, and we feel like the Vayne is a little bit stronger. But we will see. Arya, showcase what you got. The Vayne, second Vayne actually, in the 1v1s. As now we are on the Howling Abyss. Cassio starting with an armor. Puh. I mean, I guess Arya also gonna be starting with the Namor. As the players are not going at each other, they're gonna be keeping their distances. Nothing like the Teemo 1v1 yesterday, where even before the minions they just went at each other. It's gonna be a lot more reserved. Arya has to dodge on the miasma or whatever it's called, or the poison. As long as he's dodging that, as long as he's not getting hit by the ult. I do feel like the Vayne, especially after the Mo is completed, probably should be stronger. As already popping the shield. That was quite early. Probably to mitigate some of the damages. Oh, nice stun. Okay, I think Arya just got the kill here, right? One more with the passive. One more out with... Oh my god! Somehow... That had to be like 1 HP. How on earth did Eddie survive this? Okay, at least like it should be 1 plate for Arya then. Has to be at least 1 plate now. I'm not even gonna get the 1 plate. And Arya not even gonna get the 1 plate. Just in a recall. 2 long swords. 2 long swords. Is it the Mao? I have no idea what he's building into. I mean, the MR was the first item just to get a little advantage, so I have no idea what is gonna be his first item. But there they are, back again. Round 2. Okay, Arya already going in at Eddie. Let's have a little careful though, I mean, no shield available for him. At least he still has a health pack there. Gonna be healing back up. Well, Arya, you have to dodge these. This is not so good. There's gonna be the burn onto Arya. And while the passive is there for the Vayne, in the end, I mean, this is somewhat of an equal trade. But Arya, you're gonna be burning super fast. Oh! There you go. There you go. Nice reaction time. That's what I'm talking about. A nice reaction time with the flash there. Just turning away at the right time. And now, it's your time. Level 6 on the Vayne. Ultimate activated. I feel like that's gonna be his kill. Looking for the perfect opportunity here. Very good tumble. There you go. All tumble. There's a shield as well. 1 more should be enough. I feel like 1. Yep, there you go. There you go. Kill for Arya. Well done. Beautifully well done. 1 health down for Eddie. As a reminder, as per usual, everyone has 2 health bars. Which means that Arya needs to kill Eddie once more. Or maybe Eddie needs to kill Arya twice. You never know. But we are halfway there. And there it is. Mao should be actually done soon. I don't know what the component is called, but the Mo component is there. We're halfway. They're halfway there. If we ever get to the sudden death, the Ring of Fire, then the Mo probably would be done beforehand. Arya could play a little bit more aggressive here, as he's already having 1 health up of Eddie. And actually, ultimates are gonna be back for both of them very soon. The flash is gonna be a little bit later, so Arya has to be careful with that. He really just has to predict it and turn it away. There's not gonna be a flash to help him out. It's gonna be quite low here, but ultimate should be back very soon, in a matter of seconds for Arya. Now ultimates are back for both players. Flash is not for Arya. Oh, he has to be careful. Oh no, he gets stunned. He gets stunned in the ultimate, but can he still get a kill? Needs a few more shots. No! Even through through the ultimate, the third passive is not hitting Eddie. I mean, even probably with that one, he wouldn't have went down. But nonetheless, it is a 1-for-1 in terms of kills. Situation very simple now. Whoever gets the next kill is winning this 1v1. Is the Mo done? Oh, the Mo is not done. Mo is not done for Arya. But I mean, if you get to the sudden death part, I probably would still record before that, just like per usual. Last chance for both of them. Last chance for both of them. Ultimates are quite far away from both. Oh. Arya takes a lot of damage and sudden death, as has been announced, is approaching. Arya needs to recall to get them all. Understandable. Once the Ring of Fire comes up, there is no more recall. You cannot heal back, you cannot buy new items. Oh no, Eddie is gonna be... Oh no. I mean, Arya still has time, right? I mean, if he recalls, he's still... Oh no, what? He's not gonna be recalling? Oh, he definitely should have had time. He definitely should have had enough time, but now you cannot recall. There's a sudden death there. And Arya is gonna be quite low. I mean, flash available, just like the shield and the ultimate. Same goes for Eddie. Oh, the repertoire is available for both of them. Now you cannot recall, as you see the Ring of Fire closing on. No more recalls, no more second chances. Oh, nice dodge on the ultimate. Arya could possibly go for that. There's the shield popped as well, but Eddie still has his own. There's a flash. Arya joking around, but not enough. Eddie is gonna be getting the 1v1 victory in the end. And what are they choosing? They're probably blue. They're choosing blue side. Oh man. Hello, Kalai. Welcome, welcome. What an unfortunate loss. Only if Arya recalled. Only if Arya recalled. I'm pretty sure if he recalls there it's just an easy victory. He would have also got a Mo. Nonetheless, let's get into the game now. I'm doing fine. My allergies are coming out. I just took my allergy medicine. Hopefully it's gonna be working soon. And my allergies are not doing the greatest. Which I don't understand how. It was like so cold here just yesterday. No idea how allergies are happening when it's cold. DFM, I'm gonna win game 1. I'm not sure about game 1. But I think they're gonna take one game, at least. I talked a little bit at the start of the stream about that. Rayfark had an interview, actually. He was talking about a lot of things. But among those things are communication, which is a big thing. That is the thing that's absolutely not working out for SAG. And Rayfark was asked about, like, how's the communication in your team? Like, what are you doing there, like, that it's working so well? And Rayfark basically just said that the reason they were able to come back against the Chiefs, the reason that they are just doing better now, is because RS has been in Japan for super long. He obviously speaks Japanese. Pez actually is Japanese, but he also speaks Korean. So there is that. And there is also the fact that, I mean, Arya speaks Japanese pretty well. Harp's Japanese is actually really good. Like, he was having Japanese interviews like a few years ago at this point. Like, his Japanese is actually pretty good. Guvan is the only one who's like, when coming to this team, he didn't speak Japanese already, but Rayfark said that Guvan is speaking a lot. Not just like, you know, learning, but like just casually speaking a lot with both Paz and RS, who both of them speak both Korean and Japanese. So there is this very good structure in DFM that they are not gonna be having communication issues because there are multiple people who speak both languages. There's also just a lot of outside the game communication happening. And even after a loss, like against Chiefs, Ray Farkas said that the coaches were just like, hey guys, you can do this. We know this was not the best game, but you can do this. They just encouraged them. So all in all, things are actually looking great for DFM. So we are in draft. I still don't understand why Milan is just not playing. From what I can tell, Milan is not even going to the studio anymore, even though he's in Taiwan, but I haven't even seen him in the studio for a while. I don't know what is the case with that. I would have liked if Milan was playing with Harp at least a full split. I really like their duo during 2023. But I guess it is what it is. I don't know why Kakun is starting, but at this point, I guess it's just better to accept it and move forward with that. As TSW betting an Offery on blue? Jesus. Those are some weird bands. Lilia, Sion, Offery. I don't think I've ever seen those bands in I don't think I've ever seen a team banning those specific champions. But there is a Jace for TSW. Is it gonna be some counter from Ray Farky? Or are we gonna be seeing... I mean, the Gwen is a possibility. Gwen is not too bad into the Jace. I'm not sure if Ray Farky plays the Gwen. Are you serious? Mbessa? That is a... Jace is like one of the biggest Mbessa counters. Wait, what? That is like a massive self counter. I'm not sure what's happening here. TSW's scum so far is pretty normal. Just picking the most meta champs on DFM side though. That is a weird top lane choice. Ray Farky was talking about how his Mbessa was really good into the Nidalee. But like, that is a Nidalee. I feel like that's a little bit a different situation. I'm not sure about this, but Arya gets the Ahri, one of his most iconic champions. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I just hope Hero is gonna have a horrible performance today. We are all banking on Hero just not knowing how to use the Jace. As a Kakun Kai'Sa. That is a good pick. I really like the Kai'Sa, especially into the Ezreal. Also, DFM gonna have a little bit of a late game insurance. Kai'Sa scaling is gonna be really good, especially compared to like the Ezreal. So on that front, I'm happy. I'm happy to see that. Scar could be together with them. Together with the Ahri, I wouldn't even be shocked if there is a J4 or something even. The Skarner could be as well, 100% though, yeah. Pantheon gonna be banned out for Guvon. Or maybe even Harp. I mean, obviously Harp plays the Pantheon as well. There's a... As well as the Nocturne. A lot of aggressive picks out from DFM. Notably Skarner still up. Or the Zed. I mean, Zed jungle has been a thing. And Guvon likes those aggressive carry champions. I wouldn't think it's a Zed. I think it's just gonna be like a normal Skarner, but I mean, they're thinking about a lot as Ornn. Wait. Oh my god! Oh my god! Actually, big brain play and best in jungle! Oh my god, that's actually so good. Oris is cooking. Oris is cooking here. That's gonna be the best in jungle! And an Ornn into the Jace, that's a much better matchup. That is really good so far, as they're gonna be leaving Harp for the last pick here. Let's see what TS3 decides to do. Needs a support. Needs a mid laner. I mean, the mid lane pick is gonna be fine. Those ultimates are pretty good to steal already, but I mean, at this point, they have to choose someone. They just have to make sure that the Stylus is not super ahead, and it's still fine. Now what is Stocky gonna go for? The Nautilus, that makes sense. The big question, what is Harp gonna do? Rakan still up. That is like the most normal pick here. Maybe if you wanna go for the Hook City. Thresh, I don't feel like Thresh should be that good with Kai'Sa. But I feel like that's just a Rakan angle here. Rally Star for more engage, but yep, there's a Rakan. A little bit of engage together with the Ornn especially. That's gonna be a massive amount of engage, followed up by just one man sees like the charm from Ahri. Even Ambessa gonna have the public execution. That is a pretty well-rounded comp from DFM. You're gonna have a pretty massive late game power as well with the Ornn items plus just Karthus evolutions. DFM wanna go late. That is gonna be their goal here. Well, TSV, I don't hate that comp either. They need to snowball if the Ezreal gets ahead in the lane. If you're TSV, you really need your Stylus to get ahead, because if the Stylus is behind, he's gonna be extremely useless. I like the FM's comp a lot. They have a ton of engage. And also defensive ones as well. Like, I feel like it's just really hard. Like, DFM, if they don't screw up, they can just scale. If they don't screw up, they can literally just scale. Because there's not really gonna be anyone who's stopping them from TS3. There are like some, like you can like steal away ultimate, like you know, steal away the public execution by Stylus, etc. There are ways to engage. Is Mr. Steak here? Is it Mr. Steak? Is Mr. Steak here? I think that's Mr. Steak. We don't see the cameras. I think that's Mr. Steak though, in the crowd. Mr. Steak! Mr. Steak is here! DFM, fight up! DFM, fight up! Minions have spawned. I mean, Stylus can still Ahri ultimate, yeah, but like that's almost always used defensively. I feel like for Stylus it's not really worth to use that aggressive. You can use it defensively for sure, but I don't hate the TS3 comp, by the way. Like, I don't hate the TS3 comp. I feel like they can still execute this well if they get the early leads. Then they can snowball this pretty good. I'm just saying the DFM has the tools to stall the game, has the tools to scale too late, so I have trust in them. They just need to execute that well and not overextend. DFM, your goal in this game, do not overextend. You have the late, just get there. Make sure Eddie and Dyer, make sure that Eddie and Dyer are not ahead. If those two players are not ahead, I feel like it's gonna be fine. Get the Ornn items. Get the Ornn items. And that's it. But I'm happy to see this. It does feel like, sure, they didn't just, oh my god, there is no chance. I just oh, okay, that's a good trade. I'm taking this. Stock is even gonna be on a ward, though I'm not necessarily sure that DFM can really re-engage this. I mean, Guan is here just like he's still. We might be seeing some action on the bot side soon. Kaku was able to recall, but Eddie is still sticking around. There's gonna be a few minions lost here. However, Ambessa is around still. They're not gonna go for more. No. There is no chance that... Okay, or okay, that might be an issue. Alright, chat. That might be a little bit of an issue there. The DFM can scale. The DFM can go for very long. Like, they're gonna have this late game 100% with the own items. Wait, what? What was? That was well played by Dyer. I don't know what else to say. The Dyer just played this super well. And Arya might get another... Oh, no. There's another gang. Flash not available anymore. Now based on level 6. Another kill for Dyer. Oh, no. Uncharacteristic mistakes from Arya. Usually he was the one who was like performing pretty consistently, but 2 huge mistakes from Arya now. Jesus. What is happening here? He's also just like kind of like did this. What is happening with Arya here? Okay, that's a nice dodge from Kakun, but he's also probably gonna be going down, or no? No? Dodge was working out. Oh, Eddie! Wait, Eddie's gonna be pretty low here. They're just dodging every single hook from the Nautilus. But I guess the DFM just dodging every single hook from the Nautilus. Something that for a long time was thought to be impossible to humanity. There's no junglers coming in here. Harp keeping the line while Kakun is returning us. They're just not hitting. Okay, there. I guess the Nautilus hook is not OP. Such a weird game so far. Arya is feeding and Kakun and Harp are doing well. Oh, what is happening? Now Harp is gonna be rotating to the mid lane to clean up some wards. I mean, he's just pretty jumpy. Gonna be out, but not gonna be getting the ward. Taki is also here. Supports are moving into this lane. There are more and more members moving to the mid lane, possibly in preparation for the grubs. But Kakun and Harp may have another idea. Snor can shift out from the Seeker. The issue with Guvon is Guvon cannot really help until level 6. Like, Ambassador jungle is absolutely nothing until level 6. I also need to farm in general. Like, he is not really able to do much for now. The grubs are not really focused for now. But Guvon may look for a potential gank. I mean, no level 6 on either jungle for that matter. And they're still sticking around. The junglers are just trying to find to engage here. As he's still gonna be alone, but I mean, so far no one really engages there. Uh-oh, Harp is gonna get caught out by the very fair Nautilus Q. However, it's not gonna be too much for now. Level 6 is a little further away from Guvon, but there comes the Guvon and 1 kill. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Kakun gets a kill. I was like, what? But Kakun gets a kill. Alright. Looked a little weird. Doesn't matter. Kakun gets a kill. There is a assist for Guvon. Very close to level 6 as well. As soon as the public execution is available, it's gonna be so much better to go for these ganks. And he's still gonna be getting 3 grubs. Not ideal. Especially because I don't even really think that DFM can contest the dragon now. Not ideal, but DFM, you have time. You have all the time you need. You have a late game comp. All items eventually gonna be coming in. Kai'Sa with this 1 kill, really good. Gonna be scaling as well to the late game. It's really good. Just keep this up. Do not feed more. Eventually get the dragon, but they're not late. That's okay. Arya gonna be going in, gonna get hooked. At least there is ultimate now. Wait, yeah, there is one more charge left. There is a charm on Taki. As now Guvon is here. Guvon has the public execution now, but not gonna be using it. least they get out. Arya, I mean, that was not a big problem. They got Arya's ultimate now. Not the greatest. At least his flesh is gonna be back up. But I'm really worried how this Arya is absolutely not visible so far on the map. And everybody just building towards Rod of Ages. I already see it. I really hate Rod of Ages. It's supposed to be nerfed in the next patch, right? And I think so. Now, Guvon is here. Public execution still available. But it doesn't seem like they really want to go for that. Guvon doesn't really have items. They really need to go back and... What is going to be the next? Oh wait, Guvon is sticking around. Never mind. Rayfarking gonna be a little down, but that's to be expected. The Jace, under normal circumstances, should be winning every single lane. It's not too surprising to see that hero is a little bit ahead. That's all normal. But as long as Rayfark is not dead, as long as he can somewhat keep up with the lanes, as long as he somewhat can keep up with the XP, I feel like it's gonna be fine. The most important thing is gonna be the Ornn item as well. Arya is gonna go for a trade here, not the worst trade actually, as he's still in the pit, gonna be getting the scuttle now. What I'm worried about is the TSW just completely controlling the topside jungle. I don't even really think the DFM had a single entry into there. And 1.5 minutes before the second grub camp spawns, there is gonna be the swap happening. Cocoon is a super tiny bit ahead, basically like nothing. But he really needs to pop off here just before the grub spawn. Objective control is not the greatest for DFM. And them having a late game comp, I do feel like that they would be really needing to just put up some numbers in that sense. From what I can see on the minimap, they have not taken a single plate so far. So far, and I said this at the start, if TSW can go for the snowball, that their comp could still work. Even though DFM's late game should be better, they should be scaling. But TSW, especially with the Stylus, can snowball very easily into like the 30-35 minute mark. And so far, that's exactly what they're doing. DFM is not really having an answer to that so far. At least Kraken Slayer done. That should be the first upgrade. I'm pretty sure after the Kraken Slayer you already get the Q evolved. But nonetheless, very important first item for Cocoon. Those Qs are gonna be hitting from now on. As Naguan around for the second grub camp at least. DFM is well aware of every member from TSW that's here. DFM well aware a potential fight might be breaking out. They have to find a good angle here. As oh no, Taki finds the okay there. But Guvon immediately dead. That is not a good start. There is a TP coming in from the Ornn, ultimate available, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be super late here. Cocoon already basically dead. Ornn with a stun. Wait a second. Wait a second. Rayfark? Oh no, Rayfark was stunned. Okay, not a bad idea with the Ornn ultimate, but badly executed, and at least Cocoon survives, so that was a really bad engage. I think they didn't know... I feel like they didn't know Taki was in the bush. That seemed like a bait from them, because they cleaned up that ward once, and it seemed like Taki was going for the other bush real soon. And TSW, their game plan is in full control. Snowball has started, and I do not think it's gonna be stopping anytime soon. Ornn items, I mean, eventually gonna be coming, but that's so late, I feel like, at this point. Okay, let's see. There's now 6 grubs for 6 grubs for TSW. Let's see this play. Yeah, they just didn't know that Taki was in the bush. I'm pretty sure. The still not, but it was not too bad from Dire either, but I mean, they should be tracking this better. And I mean, that was a pretty nice cue from Taki as well. Taki is actually having such a good game, as per usual. Like, he was one of my favorite supports to watch besides Too Long. When is the first Orn item? 13, I think. Right? Is it 12 or 13? I don't even know. Okay, public execution. Gotta be missing onto Eddie. After he was also charmed. I'm not sure what happened there, but 3v3 and is looking much better for TSW. Harp is already down. And yeah, at this point, again, like Ori was super behind already. Silas is up ahead, and yep, they just gotta keep going. I mean, this is an FF angle at this point. I don't hate DFM's comp at least, but they just really screwed up at the early games, and it's basically unplayable at this point. As yep, that's gotta be a solo bullet for Dire maybe. No, again, he's not that strong. Now, to be fair, DFM is in a very same situation against Chiefs as well. Okay, are they gonna be killing Dire? There's almost 300 shot angled. Okay, wait, okay, wait, whoa, hold that. It's not too bad. But nonetheless, I mean, this is like not the comp's fault. DFM's comp is really good. That's a really good comp. But TSW is just better, like that's the truth. DFM, SAG, and Chiefs are probably the worst 3 teams. I was like hoping that TSW wouldn't really show up, but so far they're playing really well. Like, they should be much better than DFM. I feel like DFM can only win against the Chiefs and SAG. But I just want to see like a game taken away from TSW. Maybe not this game because it's already looking a little bit over, but that's what I want to see. To Ray Forky. I mean, gotta be once again stunned. I'm not sure why he went. I mean, that's just a trade, I guess. Oh, never mind. Never mind, GG. Okay, close your eyes. Yeah, no, they're panicking at this point. They actually should just FF and get in the game too. It worked against Chiefs. Game 1 was so horrible from them. But Ray Forky said in an interview that after the first game, the coaches just told them that, guys, you screwed up, but it's not like you were not in a position to win. You just made misplays. You can do this. You can do this game too and go back and get it. And I feel like they need to do the same. Like, this is lost already. Like, I don't even care about this game anymore. But going into game 2, I kind of want to see a similar comp. I do feel like that fits DFM. It's just they should be playing as well as they're playing a late game comp, because DFM is not playing like that at all. I'm not even sure how they're playing right now. It's okay. That's a really nice public execution though. Okay, Histo is not necessarily the best target to go on, but like there is gonna be the charm at least. Yeah, they're not really gonna be able to take anyone down. Or Dire, maybe. Wait a second, there's Kakun so good with the shield. I'm sorry, cannot even talk. No, never mind. Never mind. Surely at least they're gonna be killing one. What? Okay, can we actually FF? Like, why are they? Wait. What? No. Why are they playing like they are, like, I don't know, having a, what is like the most early game? They're playing like they have, I don't know, Kalista, Nico, and like who's the most, like Nidalee in the jungle or something. This is not an early game comp. Why are they trolling this game? Do they know which champions are they playing or? I mean, if I was RS and Pez, at this point I might be just drafting them a super early game comp, like as a Kalista or something. Because it seems like DFM just cannot wait. that they want to fight even though they're gonna be super behind. The solution might be just pick an early game comp for them because they cannot play late game comps, it seems to be the case. Or maybe this time for the Ziggs or something like that for Cocoon. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, TSW, I just hope they're gonna make it fast. Wait, what? Herald? Well, okay. What? Have you guys seen this? Okay, that was a bit of a Herald mistake there, but I mean, they're still gonna be winning this fight after. It is way too late into the game. They're extremely far behind. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not as mad at DFM. Like, if you watch my stream, oh my god, I cannot talk, baby. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not like that mad at DFM. If you watched my stream yesterday, I might have vented a little bit about SAG. As for DFM though, it's like, I mean, they screwed up. But it's not like the team is dysfunctional, if you know what I mean. They screwed up this comp. They played the late game comp like it was early. No Orn item just yet because they just kept running into the enemy. They absolutely mis-executed this comp, but like, it's not like they are playing as a solo queue team. I still feel they have like some synergy. And basically they're just trolling together, which is unironically better than just playing like a solo queue team. So with all that being said, I'm not mad at them. They're gonna be losing this game, but I have a feeling that they're gonna be coming back game 2. They did it against Chiefs, and the team seems fine. As players, they screwed up a lot. But as a team, I'm still having a lot more hope in them than SAG. Or maybe it's gonna be the biggest comeback from like almost 10,000 behind. I do not think that's gonna be the case. Just let me run away now. At least, okay. Orn is gonna get one turret on the top side. That's a good start. The first Orn item is gonna be Rayfark's very own. Maybe a little cheeky self upgrade there. Doesn't want to die anymore. He did it already quite a lot. Two items now for Cocoon as well. That should be like 2 evolved abilities, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he gets the invisible one just yet, but I'm not really playing Kai'Sa to know that. Okay, he's still almost gonna charm there, but not happening. Yeah, chat, grab your popcorn. Not grab. It's the morning, I guess. Chat, just put on some coffee. Just start brewing some coffee. Maybe make some popcorn. You know, grab some snacks. We have a little bit of a time. This match is already TSVs. But I just hope that after this one, we're gonna get a banger. Because I do feel like DFM just executed this comp so poorly. If only they understood what the comp needs to do, it could have been so much closer. Yeah, I mean... yeah, it is what it is. At least they are inting together. That is important for me. SAG just inting separately. But DFM inting as a team. I feel like that's an important distinction to make, as Rayfark goes down. 22 minutes in. I am pretty sure TSV could end the game here. I don't think they're gonna be that aggressive, but I feel like they could do it if they would want to. Because now, after the tier 2 on the top side, I feel like they might be going for the inhibitor turret as well, or they just gonna go for more. I don't even know what they want to do on the map. I mean, they can do anything except Baron, because Baron is not even up. DFM's objective control was absolutely horrendous. And they just didn't take anything. Once again, I feel like they don't really understand how to play a late game comp. I'm not sure if this is more the coaching staff or the players, but whoever it is, just have to have a talk with them. They're like, guys, we're not playing this anymore. We were the strongest when Guvon had an offery, and everyone just ran at the other, had like already level 10. Late game comps are not gonna be in DFM's repertoire. Just let's forget it, it's way too advanced for them. They need the Z jungle, the Nofrid jungle, those kind of champions. Whenever Guvon goes in, just all the team members, brain off, just have to follow him. That is the game plan that's gonna grant them the victory. Anything else, it seems like it's a little too complicated. I'm just waiting for TSW to finish this game. I mean, I have this theory that there are some games that actually could be better off surrendered. Because, I mean, the more DFM spends in this game, I feel like the harder it's gonna be on their mental. I genuinely think sometimes in these scenarios, it would just be better if you FF and mental reset. I genuinely think that's the best case scenario going forward. But obviously teams are not gonna be doing that. I just think that mental wise that would be a better option, but no, it's just gonna be a sluggish, clean game from TSW. It's just gonna be TSW taking everything they can, super slow. It's gonna be super boring for 5 more minutes. And if you're watching the highlights, then you're in for a treat, because I'm probably cutting out like 50% of this. Yeah, not much to say. That's yep. I mean, yep. Do your lodals, you know, lodal. Do your lodals if you haven't today. There's not much to look out for the next 5 minutes. I can talk about my cat. My cat is sleeping right there. Oh my god, there's supposed to be a tank? Jesus. Seems like the self-upgrade is not working too well. Even if Guvon steals this Baron, I feel like it wouldn't be enough. And most likely TSW is not that stupid, they would just kill Guvon beforehand. Yeah, I mean, DFM is not even gonna be contesting the Baron. I mean, they are not... Or are they? I mean, they're in absolutely no position to do so. As they're looking around, but it's gonna be down pretty soon. And now Guvon also getting called out here. Flash into the Sejuani ultimate, classic ultimate from Rayfork. He does absolutely nothing. And now I feel like this is game. With the minions also pushing into the mid lane very soon. There's already 2 kills for TSW. They just keep going. Kisto doesn't even care about the turret as oh, they're gonna be ending through the bottom, and that's also possible. There is TPs coming in. And that's it. It's gonna be TSW in an extremely clean game, destroying DFM. On their very first game, DFM came in here with a late comp, but they were late to execute. And TSW ended the game pretty early. 1-on-1 them, and oh my, they look into 2, I think, today. They look extremely strong. They banned Lilia, they banned an offer to the champions that Guvon was able to solo carry. But when it comes to executing more complex team comps, they're just not working for DFM. PES and RS, they need to get down. They need to find some easier comps. Yeah, it's just not working, man. It's DFM. I appreciate your cohesion. Even in this game, they look coherent. But I don't want to see a late game comp from you anymore. You have no idea how to play the late game. Arya surprisingly had a quite horrible game today. I don't know what happened to him. That was that was an unusually bad game from him. And yeah, I'm no idea what happened there. It just, yeah, Arya basically threw the whole game away because, I mean, I guess like Taki was also pretty good, so it's not like TSW didn't do anything. But the fact that Salus was so fat didn't really have the team fights afterwards. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Galio mid. I don't even know what I would do for DFM. It didn't seem like a comp issue. Once again, I like their comp. It just turns out that they don't know how to play too late. So if I was a coach, I would just be like, hey guys, okay, what can you do? Do you want Guvon to on a hyper carry? Alright. Snoffery, Grand jungle, even Z jungle. Just get some hyper carry for Guvon then. But I don't know what went wrong, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be an important series for a lot of the reasons. TSW for now looks much better, and that was the projected outcome as well. But I feel like depending on how game 2 looks, we're kind of gonna be having this tier system. And also CFO and Vikings gonna be playing just after this match. That's gonna be telling a lot too. But right now it looks like we have like 3 baskets. We have the MSI contenders in CFO, Talon, and Vikings potentially. But CFO Vikings gonna be right after this match. We have like these dark horses, potentials with shakiness. Like TSW Gam, who, I mean, they played against each other. TSW shown that they can punch above their weight, but they also shown that they can throw quite a lot. And Gam is also shaky, but Levi can sometimes carry. So there are them, and there's also the Lost Basket, which is DFM, SAG, and Chiefs. For now, looking like those 3 teams are not really gonna be taking any games from the others. SAG especially looking really dead. As for Chiefs and DFM, I mean, their match against each other was actually pretty fun. I quite enjoyed that. And it does feel like that those teams at least have some synergy. Like they play as a team and also int as a team. But I do feel like that those rosters are kind of working together. I would want to see more of them, and maybe if they like punch a little bit above their weight, they can maybe touch like the middle pack. But that's what we need to find out here, because if TSW cleans game 2 as well, then those baskets are gonna be very solid and probably not touching each other. So that is what we need to see if this is happening or not. That is my basket theory. Okay, oh, I forgot to tweet it out that I'm live. I mean, this is probably gonna be a quick match, so whatever, I'm gonna tweet out for CFO Vikings. I should get some drinks. I don't really have drinks in my house now, but I need to get something. My throat is not doing the best. And I'm also at a Red Bull, which is a very sad occurrence. Very sad. I'm gonna grab some drinks, I think, soon. Maybe even now. I mean, we have like 5 more minutes until game 2. I really hope today's games are gonna be quick. I mean, I would love if this is a 2-1, you know. I would love this is not a 2-0, but I want to make highlights for both series today because usually I can only do 1 per day. Like, I'm not editing that fast. I don't have editors. I cannot afford, you know, having a whole crew like Cadro. But, yeah, just, I can only do 1 series per day, and even then I'm like cutting sleep for myself. So I can only do 1 series per day, but if this is like 2 quick series, maybe I can like push a little tonight and make both series up on YouTube. I definitely would want both because, I mean, this is important for the bottom standing. Just like actually figuring out like who's the actual bottom stander, like, you know, power levels. And there is also obviously CFO Vikings massive game ahead of us. Potentially. I mean, there's a good chance that this gonna be our, like, either, okay, maybe not the lower final. I think like CFO gonna be our finalists, but maybe like Talon Vikings. I mean, this could be our finals as well. Talon Vikings, I feel like, are pretty close. Both of them have a chance to get to MSI. But I do feel like CFO is better than them. I don't really think that I don't really think that CFO could lose here, but I mean, I'm all for that, you know. Vikings, I love Vikings. Yulong speaks, I love them. So there is that. Okay, I'm probably gonna bring some water or something with me. We have 2 more minutes. Okay, chat, be right back. Be right back, chat. I'm just bringing some water here. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? TSW all laughing. I don't like the look of that. I don't like the look of that. Why are they laughing? We need to punch them in game. DFM, are they laughing? Nope. They're dead. They're looking dead. That's not a good sign. Like, I genuinely don't know if Arya is like, maybe Arya is like not feeling well or something. But Arya looked so off. Like, that is so not Arya. He was playing really well beforehand. It's really sad to see. Hopefully he can mental reset, because it does feel like that the game won this kind of on him. Like, obviously the team didn't play good individually, but it feels like, you know, like a lot of what if. What if Arya doesn't give 2 kills to the Silas? Like, what if then? They lost fights even without the Silas. It just really feels like that the game could have been much easier then. But game 2, I don't want any of those burdens to bother them. Game 1 was a mistake. But DFM inted as a team together. Now game 2, Let's have maybe a little bit of an earlier comp. You know, Kalista Nico. Top lane Gwen. What else? Zed jungle. Yeah, I would be a horrible coach. Technically, I did okay, I would be a horrible head coach, but like, technically, I have now teams, multiple teams, like tier 1 teams. I have them out with like getting replays and such. So maybe I would be a good assistant coach, technical coach. But do not listen to me when it comes to draft. If I could draft, I would be like mid lane Seraphine, bot lane should be Misfortune Sona. I would jungle Zed and top lane Lulu. That would be my comp. I feel like there's just no chance that this comp loses. 07, oh no. He's 07ing us already. TSW just danced in our Grace. Grace could be a pick for Guan. As DFM, I'm going to be choosing blue side. A little bit of swappery now. I definitely prefer them in blue. Opens up the possibility of the Nalfree or the Gwen first pick here. I would assume at least one of them is going to get banned. So, but even if you just go for the trade, I do feel like if you pick the Nalfree for Guvon, that's already a pretty good start. But that's what we need. And as long as the Aura game was not too good. The Aura game is not too good from Aria. The Aura game was not the best, however, I would still love to see more AD champions from Aria. Aria's AD champions are really good. Be it the Yasuo, even the Yone. Yasuo, Yone, Tristana, those champs. As now we are in draft! And now for a ban! Gwen ban! Fuck! Jesus Christ. Well, I guess DFM doesn't like it now. Okay. My draft plan is out of the window. Okay, let's rethink. Brrr, what's happening now? So, exact same bans for TSW. So probably you're not. Probably you're never getting those. Okay. First pick. Zed jungle. I'm saying it right now. Zed jungle. The Vi. And the Ori also already banned because of Fearless, so you cannot even have the Vi Ori, the only good combo that she has. TSW just gonna be locking in the Scott now, right? They just need the Scott pick for TSW. There's even the, okay, Rumble's Corner then. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, that is horrible. Okay, wait, they're not picking this corner, but like, yeah, DFM, I don't think they're gonna be flexing the Y. Ray 4K, no bounce. Okay, this is horrible. This is horrible. Okay, can we remake? What was even left here? Galio for Aria. Oh no! No! Misfortune for Cocoon. That's fine, but literally Misfortune is Milan's. Oh, but literally Misfortune is Milan's main champion. So why is he not? I don't understand. This is not good. Oh no! I'm opening up my soju. What's it gonna be for Dire? I don't know what it is for Dire, but the situation definitely is dire for DFM. As for TSW, I mean, the Rise is a pretty normal pick. A ton of AP though. I have to say a ton of AP, and looking at the bans from TSW, is it the Galio top? I mean, the Galio top is actually not the worst, and I was like not. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I was a little too harsh. I don't like the vibe. Unless your name is Peanut, I'm not... unless your name is Peanut, I'm never ever gonna be trusting your Y. That's just how things go. But on paper, the Galio Y and also the Misfortune, these three are really good together. Like that trio on paper should be really strong. I hope it's Ray Farkas Galio, by the way, and I hope Aria is gonna have something else. But nonetheless, it should be good on paper. However, DFM, I mean, can you execute it? I'm worried about that part. It could be good. It's just even harder to execute than the last one. But we'll see. Oh my god, we also have a Pantheon jungle for TSW. Or I guess could be support as well. Taki plays that, but I would assume Pantheon jungle. Oh, TSW's comp is like extremely strong. Like unimaginably out of world strong. DFM, what do you have? Like you have to cook something up here. Ellie support maybe, you know, at least get the early damage. Aurora mid? Okay, what is the jump? Okay, I mean, that's fine. Alright, that's fine. The support. Is it gonna be just Ellie Star? Ellie Star can definitely troll Misfortune. We've seen that quite a lot. But also can help her out, so it's kind of a double-edged sword. Ellie Star would be the boring pick, and Pike would be the fun pick. Yes! Alright, Harp. I know I can trust you. I know I can trust you. Okay, Harp, I know I can trust you. No boring Alistar in our games. Also, it still could be a Renata for TSW, which is kind of mega OP at this place, but let's hope this is just an Alistar or something boring. Surely it's not the Renata, which is like the most OP pick for TSW ever. Okay, Rel, that's fine, that's fine. I would have been way more scared of the Renata. Never mind. Okay, Pike here. That is an incredibly aggressive comp from DFM. I can 100% see the execution. Guvon, you ult in. Ray Farky, when you see the little line and when you see Vi flying, R button, bam. And after that, Aria, you see the big circle for Galio. You put your own circle down, bam. Don't think, just look. And after Kakun, you see enemies go up in the air, R button. And Harp, you do you. Pike, you do you. That is the game plan here. I can see it working. It's a little hard to execute. It's a little hard to execute in terms of like a lot of can go wrong, and if you don't chain your abilities well, then it's just worth nothing. But there is massive wombo combo potential, and this is like one of the easier wombo combos to pull it off. It's like not that time. How do you call this? Wait, what is that? Wait, whoa, what was that? What was the sign there? I couldn't see it. Okay, I'm gonna watch my replay. There was a sign, there was a DFM sign there. Have you guys seen that? Oh my god, it was so... Oh, okay, let me check. What did it say? Mo Sunimashita. I've died again? Wait, what was the sign there? Okay, we're gonna be checking this sign. If I find that sign on Flickr after this match, I'm gonna be putting on the screen the highlights. But I see the saucy sign. I just seen Ray Fark is saying I've died again. Oh, wait. Fighto! Wait a second, that's not Mr. Steak. Mr. Steak brought another pepper. Wait. Mr. Steak got another person to cheer for us. I love Mr. Steak. Mr. Steak is my goat. Alright. Okay. DFM. Jokingly, I said last game that I would rather want to see a hyper-aggressive comp from you. The late game comp wasn't working out, and I jokingly said I want something hyper-aggressive. And they took my word. This is a hyper-aggressive comp here. TSW gonna have an incredible teamfight power. However, this is gonna be an on-hit Varus. I guess that kind of makes sense when you have a Galio. But even then, like, on-hit Varus, not gonna have those powerful Qs. Eddie is gonna be going down pretty low here. Well done so far by Harp and Cocoon. I'm loving this. Come on, keep this up. Okay, wait, what was happening on the top side? What are you guys doing in the alcoves? Question mark? Oh, Harp. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, the Pyke's early game is so incredibly strong. Jesus Christ. TSW cannot even get to their minions. Oh my god, Harp is bullying them hard. Harp is bullying them. Okay, that's pretty good to see so far. A little bit better early game, I'd say. Oh, Taki. Wait, that's a kill. There's a shield though. Harp has to be careful. There's the flash out. Who gets the first blood? Actually, doesn't even matter anymore. But there's like 1 kill for an ADC and 1 kill for the support. Wait a second, this is so much better for DFM. First blood doesn't matter ever since defeats. But Cocoon got a kill and Eddie did not. That's so good. That's so good. It is gonna be Vert. It is gonna be Vert, and we got Eddie's bottoms, and Cocoon still has the clans. Also, very important. And Cocoon also can stick around still for a little while. Well, okay, Pyke is not even gonna be returning to the bot lane. Well, 07, that's normal support behavior. Yeah, I feel like Harp kind of knew that he was about to go down. Okay, that was a massive mistake from Taki. Like, why did he take this? Oh, wait a second. Pyke back again. Wait, another stun not coming through. Oh, that 2v2. I'm not sure if I'm liking this, but Taki is not strong. I have best just the support. And they chat. And they're gonna be forcing out his stuff from the jungle. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Harp, my goat, so far doing fine. Okay, Taki gonna get caught out. He's not even gonna keep going. He's not even gonna be going in. Just hooking the enemy for the game. Arya also gonna be doing better than last game. And by better, I mean there is not a high bar to hit. He hasn't gotten solo bullet so far, so that's already better. Okay, round 2 in the Harp show. Those Qs are not gonna be that deadly from Eddie. I mean, this is earlier on, and this is just gonna be an on-hit Varus. But nonetheless, still has to be careful. Both of these ADCs are quite strong, quite aggressive. Cocoon has the cleanse, as a reminder. While Eddie has no sums left, as there is E, well put there. Another kill for Cocoon, and Harp still alive. Harp is not going down. Oh my god, so good Harp. Harp regained some of his health as... Oh no, he's still going in. Is he crazy? He is. He's a crazy person. There's a Q. Is gonna be hitting? No, not gonna be hitting. Oh no, now you have to be careful of the Q from Eddie. As, okay, we're not gonna be watching what's happening on the bot side, hopefully, because it's not too interesting, as Rivark is actually gonna be taking a lot of health from his... Okay, what was happening with my brain? You know what, chat? I think I drank too much Red Bull. So far, much better. That's what I want. Mr. Steak, I'm joining you. I have my little LCP, the glowing cheering stick. I'm choosing the DFM color. There you go. I'm not sure how much you can see it on the camera. I mean, it's pretty bright here. DFM fighto. DFM fighto. Oh, there's a team fight. Break it out. 3 members coming for 2. Massive stun. Oh, not a single stun. Okay, never mind. That's not that messy, but there it is. 1 for 1 so far, but Cocoon is down. Can the remaining DFM members do anything here? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's a 2 for 1. That's not too great. Unfortunately, Cocoon died quite earlier on. And TSW also got the dragon. This is not good. We got the feet. Yay. Wait, there's Harp. Oh, we got Dire's flash out. That's pretty good. DFM, fight, harp, fight. And also we're gonna be the first to the grubs. At least Harp is gonna be the first to the grubs, but now he still has to be a little bit careful. It's no free for you. They're coming in the ADCs. I feel like this grub fight is gonna be deciding a lot. Cocoon still has the lead, so this is not completely over. Unfortunately, TSW played this pretty well. Okay, that I'm not sure where that Q went, but whoa, picture, what was happening here? Whoa, wait a second, Cocoon, what was the ultimate? Wait, okay, so we got 1 for 1 so far, and somehow they're still alive, but Eddie is now flashing in. Arya is extremely low, probably gonna be going down. No flash, and Arya has to jump away. Why are we dying? Wait, so we got 1 rum. They're gonna get 2. They got 2 kills, we got 1. That's not good. Okay, that's not good. What happened there? Suspiciously, Guvon has died and we haven't seen how. And suspiciously, Guvon is on Vi, which is a champion known to just ult in and die. Suspiciously, Flash and Ultimate also seems to be having used recently. I cannot wait to see the replay what exactly happened there, but I think I've made my deductions. Are we getting a replay? It's kind of an off time now, please. Okay, well, what happened here? So, Guvon was looking around. How correct am I in my assessment? Yep, there is ulting, but immediately getting ulted on by Hero, stunned and killed. Yep, that's... Yep, them... I'm no prophet, I've just seen way too many Vi games. That is exactly what happened. Word to word. Well, that's... Okay, let's not do this again. We're not too behind. Still winnable. Oh. Varus is a tiny bit ahead. Varus is gonna be a tiny bit ahead after this as... He's still just come... Okay, chat, it's over. GG. Back it up, it's GG. Okay, Harp, or wait, it's never GG. With Harp, it's never GG. Okay, there it is. Stun coming through ultimate, they're gonna be available for Guvon. Can go for Eddie if he wants to. I mean, Harp is still there for a backup, but... Okay, Eddie is gonna be making a mistake. Why was Eddie taking that route through the alcoves? Wait, I don't understand. Eddie, I'm pretty sure was out of range if he just went straight line, but... Okay, we take this. We take this. I'm not sure what's happening there. I'm not sure how, but alright, we're so back. Refarky also surprisingly doing... I didn't say anything. I didn't say he's doing well, or you hear me? I didn't jinx him. I didn't finish my wording. Thank you, thank you. Okay, it's... I mean, it's not too bad. We have all the plates still on the map. I mean, if we take a turret, which I mean we possibly could soon, then we get the feats as well. It's not too bad. Like honestly, it's not too bad. I'm not even coping or anything. As okay, that turret dive is a little interesting, but okay. Oh wait, are you gonna be surviving as well? Okay, or gets a kill, surviving. I wasn't familiar with your game, DFM. Equalizing the score, getting the gold lead. Yes! Yes! That's what I want! That's what I want. There, come on. Where's the DFM? There you go. DFM! Fight! DFM! Fight! DFM! DFM! How's like a... How can you make a D? D F M. Oh wait, this is actually pretty good. D F M. Fighto. How's it? D F M. Fighto. Okay, that's actually... I'm gonna patent this. I love this glow stick so much. I'm not sure if they're like actually selling this or... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I feel like this is a... Okay. I feel like this is kind of a curse. Anytime I'm having this in my hand, TSV just winning, so I'm putting this down. I'm not sure if they're selling this or not, that's what I wanted to say, but it seems like this is a cursed item in my possession. It seems to be 5 drops for TSV. They got a kill onto Cocoon. Not too great. They got Drake stopping their Drake stacking. I would love if it was like Mountain Soul, just saying. Okay, keep your secrets to yourself. Oh, okay, that was... Yeah, they used a lot of stuff for Cocoon, but yep, I mean, he had no chance there. The mountains rise. Okay, Mountain Soul. I'm really not sure we would get the soul. There's like 15 more minutes in. I mean, the game could go to 30 minutes, but now we need to be fast to the dragons. At least we have this chance. If somehow we get Mountain Soul, that's really good. There is something to play for. And Cocoon, do not get caught out again. Oh no, there is... Oh. Okay, I mean... Okay. Even my cat woke up. That was not too great. We're falling behind. I have to say though, better than game 1. Cocoon is definitely making mistakes, like no questions about that. But at least it's like not a team issue, you know. This is one of those cases when you just sit down. Oh, okay, I cannot even talk about what I would do in a VOD review because now they're coming with Rayfarky. That's a pretty good stomp, but oh no, they cannot get a kills. There's one already for Harp. That's not too bad here. Cocoon is also back. Rayfarky is going to be surviving for now. Cocoon's ultimate is not really going to be doing too much, especially through the Pantheon, but oh, Pantheon is actually going to be stunned here. I'm not sure if the ultimate is still up for Harp. It is, but not enough to get down. He's still... It's a 1-for-1 in the end, but I mean, could have been much worse. And once again, I mean, Cocoon, VOD review, you made some mistakes, but in general, I feel like the team is not doing that bad. I see some life in it, you know, like they have ideas. Their engages are pretty good. I feel like the main issue with DFM is just personal mistakes, which is, I'm not sure how easy it is to fix them, but at least like they don't require the whole team. It's like, hey, you personally, you made a mistake here, so you do you. That was a good reaction time from Eddie, and I mean the TP, the ultimate coming in from Dire was really good. It's unfortunately not much that the DFM could have done there. 1-for-1 is, I feel like, still fine here. They were getting aggressive. I mean, he still almost went down as well. Like, it's not too bad. Could have went worse. Maybe don't in the score line. Score has been reset, chat. Now, DFM is winning. DFM is winning. Welcome to an IMAX cinematic experience. So it's back. But now we don't see the players. A soul for a soul. Harp. Oh no. I mean, that's a pretty dangerous place to be in, but okay. I mean, there comes Guan as well with a very weird flank. Not really gonna be finding anyone, but that's probably for the best. There are a lot of TSW members here. The best chance DFM has is just trying to catch TSV while they're out of position. I mean, Dire is kind of easy, but so is Arya if he still is here in time. Ultimate available for him as well as Flash. As now there's the Herald. That's gonna be the next objective for TSV. I feel like DFM really should fight this Herald. With the 5 grubs, TSV could definitely get so much gold from that. But I mean, it's not really worth dying for, so they have to be careful. I just wish to see some more aggressiveness from DFM. They were so aggressive earlier on. And it just feels like that they're kind of giving up on that after some of their bad fights. They need to ward everything up. Harp, I mean, kind of doing that. You have to move around Harp, fish out some opponents. There is still a chance, I feel like, to win this game. It's not like super over. But oh my god, they need to do a little more than that. As yep, I mean, Rayfork is just gonna be dead here. That's what I mean. They're not really tracking the enemies. At least the best is they can just trade it. Oh, but they're at the choke point. Oh, Harp is also gonna be missing the ultimate. Now Aria is on the other side, but this is such a bad threat in DF, and they are panicking, and it seems like this is the point it's over. This is the point when TSW finally gonna get a massive lead now. They're gonna get their first threat as well with this one defeats. They're gonna be increasing their gold lead to more than 2,000 at this point, I'm pretty sure. They're even gonna get a charge on the second. Oh no, never mind. Nope, never mind. This is honestly a little more from what I expected from DFM. As I said in the break, I have this like basket. There's like the MSI contenders, the dark horses, and the bottom teams. And but DFM I feels like it's in the bottom basket team. TSW probably is in the dark horse. That's like the thing that I came here today to find out, if TSW really is that much better than DFM. Can they really be together with GAM? Because like those two teams look really strong in their match against each other. And I feel like while DFM has the chance, I think, to beat like SAG, it does feel like that TSV that's a little bit out of their league. And the sad part is SAG could be the worst team, and they're a partner team, so they cannot get eliminated. So if, let's say, Chiefs ends last because DFM already beat them, and DFM ends like 6th, they would still be in the promotional match, because I mean, unless Harp. Okay, the stun is not coming through. Never mind. I was like maybe believing for a second, but Harp is not back in the fight. Oh, wait. Harp still has ultimate, I'm pretty sure. The Q is not gonna be hitting. Okay. The Varus is just so fat. I don't know if I trust them. Oh, do not give me hope. Do not give me hope. Oh, try for me? Okay. No. Oh, they're gonna be diving. They're gonna be diving, Hero. At least he doesn't have ultimate, and they're not gonna be diving. I mean, DFM. I mean, what I said before is true. Like I don't want to be too doomery. And this is just split 2, so obviously this like kind of doesn't matter. It's just to kind of showcase the power level, kind of like preview what could happen in split 3. Even if DFM is better than SAG, they cannot get eliminated. So if DFM wanna ensure that they are staying in this league, they need to beat 2 other guest teams. One of them probably gonna be Chiefs. They've already beaten them. They look great. And TSW could be the other one. Vikings are so incredibly good. I don't think there's any chance that Vikings is not ending on the top. I mean, they're probably gonna go to Worlds. So if DFM wanna ensure that they are staying in this league, wanna ensure they're not going to elimination, like they wanna ensure they're not going to the promotion relegation tournament, they need to beat TSW. And they're struggling. I mean, this is a good fight. Hoping for a game 3, but they're What just happened? Hello? Never mind the GG. How's the meme? So Barack, no, it's just so Jover. Okay, we're back to being Jover. The goal there is only like 1.5k. It's not the worst, but I mean, TSC has defeated 2 dragons. Incredibly fed Varus. To be fair, Aurora is also kind of fed. Like secretly, after a very quiet early game, now 4 kills. I mean, she's strong, but I mean, it's not really gonna be doing too much if she dies very fast to the Varus. Okay, why are we fighting Rumble? Wait, how did that was a, oh wait, what? Wait, okay, I'm still have, oh, with the ultimate. Okay, there you go. Well, there you go. Oh no! I mean, if they threw this, because auto controls are quite popular in the LCP, then oh yes. However, if they take this, that's a no. There is the pedal one, so you just have to pick out the pedals. Doesn't matter who picks it up. Pick the pedal. Pick the pedals. Pedal. Uh-oh, Kaku's ultimate is doing absolutely nothing, as Harp is already down. Okay, they're gonna get hero at least. Now MVKE not really gonna get anyone. Kaku is trying to get the pedals. Okay, this is okay. I don't think they got that many, and they're also gonna be cleaned up here. Kakun is gonna be the next target. Yeah, this is not worth. I'm not sure how many pedals they picked up, but looking at the levels there, I mean, MVKE is really behind, but he's having a pretty bad series, so I mean there is that. As for the others, Arya is a little bit behind Dire. Kakun is actually up compared to Eddie somehow. And Harp is also behind, but he was roaming a lot. So it feels like the pedals were like not. So it feels like the pedals were kind of picked up 50-50. Yeah, I don't know what the ultimate was from Kaku. That looked like my misfortune. Actually, that's not even true. My misfortune is actually kind of nutty. I just had a misfortune game yesterday in ARM, and let me tell you, I was having better ultimates. Just sub me, just put me in coach as. Wait. Okay, so Harp got a kill. What is this team? Okay, I'm not sure what's happening anymore. It's kind of turning into a fiesta, and I'm somewhat here for it. Especially if we win. Okay. Oh, that was a pretty preemptive ultimate from Harp, but I mean they can steal down hero. Okay, there's a massive kill here. Oh no, Arya is dead. Well, that's looking GG. Arya is one of the main damage dealers here. Maybe Kakun can get down Dire. Wait a second. Okay, no, never mind. That's GG. That's gonna be an ace here as well. Okay, well, what is this game? Oh no. DFM, can you act normal for a second, please? And TS, you're gonna be the one with the dragon. Yeah, I mean, the game had its highlights, is what I would say. It's an interesting game. This is what I'm gonna be saying. Emphasis on the int part. A lot of ints. A little bit of mistake from Harp, but you know what? I mean, Arya, oh my god, Arya should not have been there though. Oh, such a bad series from Arya. What is he doing? I mean, his laning was also not the best. He got 4 kills somehow. But it's like his laning was absolutely not great. Okay, I mean, talking about Arya, gonna be jumping out here, but I don't know what's up with him. Like, genuinely, today is an uncharacteristically bad game from him. As okay, I mean, Dire is gonna be super fed of Arya now. Not much there is to do here. As okay, the Eddie is gonna be going down. MVKE is the one with a kill now. Okay, that's another bad ultimate from Kakun actually. They might be getting a kill into Taki and his too as well. As long as Kakun is left alive. Oh my god, no, kill Dire, somehow kill Dire. Okay, there's a stun there. It's not too bad still. There is a little bit of taunt. Oh, the damage is there. Dire is there with the shield. Oh, no. Hero is not making it easier. Oh my god. No! Well, oh, what on earth is happening here? Kakun is the last one. Okay, if you get a double here, Kakun, I'm gonna be your fan forever. Nope. I mean, I'm still liking Kakun, but oh my god. What is happening? What is this game? Okay, I mean, both teams are playing bad. Oh, wait. There is no chance. Surely not. What? No. Okay. Okay, I wasn't looking at the mini-map. Maybe I should have. I didn't want to spoil myself. Yeah, nope. Oh, man. I'm speechless about what is happening here. Alright, Harp, I'm not sure if you can really take this. There is gonna be the teleport from Ray for a key for what? I mean, the Baron is just dead. Let it go. What's happening here? I mean, the fight afterwards, but they're not strong enough for that. It's really just annoying because like so many of these fights are on a nice edge. And it really feels like if Rayfork and Arya wouldn't be feeding, and that might be a very different story, but I mean both Dire and Hero are just incredibly strong, and yeah, Rayfork is gonna be going down once again. I mean, I really don't know what happened. Like Rayfork is not really be having a great year in general, but Arya is I had no idea. Like he's genuinely playing bad. He was out of the... he couldn't do anything here either. And this is a very weird fight. No one is playing well, like, don't get me wrong. TSW, I guess, is closer to the lost basket that I was talking about. I guess they're closer than I originally thought. They might not be in the dark horse race as much. But DFM is very visibly worse than them. Like, some of these fights are absolutely disgusting. Maybe it would have been different if the solo leaders are not ahead. But like, I mean, they are. That's what it is. Now ultimate coming in from Cocoon. Yeah, that's also a nice run from Tokyo as well. Already Cocoon is down. Followed up by Rayfork. It might be just game. It might be just game. I mean, they have the wave here. They have the Baron minions pushing. I mean, are they gonna be going? I feel like they could be going for the end. Oh, wait, what? Oh, Dire brought in more minions. Well, okay, Arya just goes in and, I mean, he's gonna just die now? Meanwhile, okay, Guvon and Harp actually kind of doing some damage on the side, but yep, unfortunately they too are not enough. There's gonna be almost an ace, only Guvon left, but yep, he's also there. There's an ace. And TSW with a 2-0. It's a weird game. It's a very weird game. Expected 2-0. But I mean... yeah, it's a weird 2-0. Expected in a way. Like if I were to just give a score before the match, I would be like probably 2-0 TSV. But it's like they looked a little shakier than I thought. And DFM had moments, especially Harp, I feel like had a really good game. Kaku was performing a lot better than I thought. Guvon, I mean, he was performing about how I expected. It's like Rayfork and Arya, who I feel like had a really bad series. But in general, DFM is like a tiny bit better than I thought they would be. And TSV looked kind of... and because of that, like, TSV kind of fell from their average, but I would expect them to be their average, and DFM kind of was a little bit above that. They still didn't meet. Had some moments, but TSV still the better team by any means. With that being said, I feel like my basket theory in the end is complete. I do feel like there is no more leg room there. And unfortunately, DFM, even though they're improving, it's really looking like unless something happens in Split 3, then they will be the one team, likely the region merit team, who would be needing to play versus QTD or reject one of those teams. And if you want to find out more about them, LGL co-streams are also happening. LGL finals in Split 3, LGL finals in Split 2 called LGL Storm is happening in 2 weeks. It's going to be co-streaming, going to be a video about it as well, a little bit of a plug. But it's looking like that's going to be DFM's opponent to keep their spot. As it's really looking like that, they are not on a TSV level, but they are probably well above the Chiefs, even though they lost one game to them. They're probably well above them. The SAG, I mean, they could be better than SAG, it doesn't matter because they're a partner team. So that is my assessment as well of this match. DFM, I'm not like super mad at them. They had individual mistakes. Arya had a bad day. I don't know what's there with that. Cocoon was not playing well, but better than I expected. So all in all, about what I thought would happen, I want to see this team getting better. I do feel like their mistakes are more... I do feel like their mistakes are more individual, not really like team-wise. They just have to make sure that they fix those. And after that, like if the team fight better, if they are not giving away solo kills in the lane for some reason, then I feel like they could be a little bit better team. Probably not enough to beat TSW, which would be the important part if you wanna avoid getting to the promotion allocation tournament. But maybe they could beat SAG, which does nothing because franchising. However, for Pride, I guess, that should be their goal, which is gonna be next week. SAG versus DFM. We're gonna be seeing if franchising is a fraud or not. We're gonna be seeing if franchising was a mistake or not. Yeah, that's gonna be next week. For now, we're gonna be moving on to our second game today. Second match, rather. We're gonna be moving on to the second match today soon, which is potentially gonna be our two MSI teams. I'm gonna talk about that more. As far as I know, wait, let me check. As far as I know, I'm gonna have a, yep. I have a rating thing for that match as well. I have a rating for the CFO Viking match. Let me open this up. One second. Okay. All right, everyone. CFO. Let's talk about CFO now, I think. Okay. CFO versus Vikings. Why this is an important match? Because these two might be our MSI teams. Now, I know you might be saying, Talon is there. Talon could be our second team, yes. CFO probably our best team. And I know there's Talon. I think Talon or Vikings would be our other MSI team. But I feel like on a good day, Vikings are looking really good. Even against CFO, I mean, we will be seeing they might be getting some games of CFO. I would say CFO, I would still predict CFO to win this match. No questions about that. But 2-1, maybe. Hoping for 2-1. As Vikings looked amazing split one. Siulong, their support is one of my favorite supports to watch in this whole league. He's always having insanely fun picks. He was the one. He was the one with any support. Obviously, Pike is also in his arsenal a lot. And with that being said, they're interesting teams. Vikings, they can show how close they are to CFO. If Vikings are even taking games off from CFO, we can compare them to Talon. Talon did not look good against CFO, even though they won one game against them. That was more of a throw as well. So that's gonna be our comparison points. How much can Vikings maybe beat CFO in a game if they win the series? That's another question. But how much they can how much they can fare to them? That's what we are gonna be finding out today. As we have, what do you choose? Choose from these two, that's what it means. Choose one from the two, and everyone is choosing CFO. Doggo, Palm, fighting. I agree with a lot of those statements. And now lookalikes. Okay. Carry. Oh, that's like a Zod quote. All right, I'm probably gonna be getting some drink. But right after, we're gonna be coming back in here to watch the one and only CFO versus Talon. CFO, today I'm here. Okay, I couldn't read it. Oh. Nah. You have to do it under your chin. This guy doesn't know. TSW and Vikings fighting. Maybe you have some Vietnamese fans as well. Okay, we're gonna be seeing this match soon. Again, might be our two MSI teams. 7 minutes! Alright, chat, be right back. I'm gonna grab some food. I'm sorry, I'm gonna grab some food there. Also, I'm gonna be putting on some copyright-free music. Because the one they're showing is always copyrighted. Let me see. Why are they not using the Sessions album? It's so good. I absolutely love the Sessions album. Is it working? Alright, be right back. Grabbing some food, grabbing a drink, and right after, I'm gonna be here. Be right back. I don't say I'm gonna be talking a lot more about CFO and Vikings. This should be a very hype match. Just saying, this should be a very hype match. Okay. Let's do this. Twitter. Okay. The Vikings, what was the tweet? The Vikings are here to challenge. Okay, oh no. Talon was not able. Talon were unable to beat CFO when there are no challengers to the task in the Vikings. One BR, two MSI representatives. I don't know how to type representatives. Thank God for autocorrect. There are two MSI representatives are facing each other now in amazing. All right. I'm making a tweet. Twitch.tv. Okay. Where's my arm? Oh wait, what? Wait, what? I hit the wrong button. Oops. There you go. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's copy the YouTube link as well. There you go. Alright. What a match we have in here. Talent were not able to beat CFO, but there are new challengers for the task in the Vikings. What could be? Our two MSI representatives are facing each other now in CFO versus MVKE. Alright, amazing. Okay, let's share this. As we're entering our second game for today. We're entering the second game for today, everyone. Which is a match. I keep saying games, but like technically are matches. We're entering our second match for today. CFO Vikings could be our MSI representatives. Even if I think most people would say CFO and Talon. And Talon did beat Vikings last year, or like the last split. And Talon did beat Vikings last split in the lower finals. With that being said, never lose. Never ever lose. Okay. Oh yeah. yeah, they're mentioning apparently Hazmat also coming in for Vikings. That's another top laner, kind of taking on the two top lane situation from CFO. That's what it says there. The two top lane situation. Everyone is copying CFO now. So there's gonna be Hazmat for Vikings, but I am like really not sure if he'll be playing. As co-streamers, we have like a little sheet where we can rate the players. We don't even have Hazmat there. We do have a driver and rest. We do have driver and rest, but we don't even have Hazmat, so I'm really not sure. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really not sure that he would be playing. But who knows? Get us into the 1v1s. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Viking, okay, this is like not really a fair comparison. The last game for CFO was against Talon. And the last game for Vikings is against SAT. That's not really a fair comparison, alright? But with that being said, yeah, I do think CFO should be stronger. The only thing I'm curious about is like how much stronger. Oh, what is this? We have our trivias. We have trivias, guys. So Socrates, what is his best memory in Taipei so far? 2-0 game. Alright, Shogun. I'm not sure if he was gonna be playing or not today, but Shogun. What are some unknown skills you have? And it's he can run very fast. Alright, Shogun. He's running so fast he's not even playing this year, it seems like. Alright, I'm so stupid. No. I didn't have a sub for ADC. I was mixing it up, never mind. That's it? Also, driver is gonna be starting, it seems like. But that's it? Come on, I wanted to know more. At least, you know, that Shogun likes to run fast. That is a very important. I cannot look at him the same way ever again. Alright, yeah, no, I was right. But Style is gonna be starting. So, he's running so fast that he ran out of the studio. It seems to be the case. Maybe he's so fast he's gonna be running back in for game 2. Who knows? But so far, even though Vikings have Hazmat on the top as a substitute, they have a lot of substitutes. They have also obviously Shogun. They haven't really used them, so I mean, I feel like it's gonna be just a roster for all the games. As for CFO though, obviously I'm expecting Rest to come in for game 2. But as for the future. But that is for the future. For now. And before we even start the games, we're gonna have our 1v1s. Which, I'm not even... I'll never end. Actually, the play introductions are gonna be the first.
下半场 CFO 对到 MVKE 的比赛，马上欢迎战队入场。上路。
On the top lane, Driver is gonna be the one starting this game. Oh no! Oh, okay. I was worried for a second. He's about to commit some crimes, but he's a chill guy. What is that picture of him? Wait, what? The player profile. Junji and Guri with the love. Okay, that's stark difference from her Driver earlier on. In the mid lane, my GOAT, my Rookie of the Year is Honkyo. Look at him. He's so shy. He's like, what do I need to do here? Well, this top laner is just like punching others. The bot lane, the Style is gonna be here. He's not so fast, not as fast as Shogun from what we find out. And finally, one of my favorite supports in Sulong, gonna be facing against Kaiving. Or they're also just gonna go for the normal fist bump. The player profile was... Both supports player profile was a lot more aggressive. But that's us supports. We're acting aggressive, but we are sweethearts.
两边选手已经准备就绪，让我们共同迎来接下来下半场的精彩比赛。接下来交给主播台。
As we're gonna be starting. It's now before the games. Our good old 1v1. Everyone is talking to Honkyu. Is he gonna be the one playing it? Meanwhile, as for Vikings, it seems to be Guri is the one preparing a lot on his computer. Or is it gonna be Driver? Or it's gonna be Driver! For CFO, it's gonna be Driver against none other than Kratos. We're gonna have a top lane brawl here. Top laners are about to show who's the better top laner. Top laners loving 1v1s. They pride themselves in knowing all the matchups. Now here's your chance, Mr. Top Laners, to showcase it. Driver. Oh my god. Oh, what are you doing here, cameraman? Oh, cameraman, you're acting all sassy. What were those expressions? What were those expressions? I don't remember which champions have they played so far. I think the CFO played the... CFO so far played the Riven. Not by their choice. Apparently, I think Travis said it after the game. That their plan was to pick Varus. The Varus? Wait, what is Varus? The only issue is that Varus's skin is not out yet. So therefore it's not allowed. They had to remake it, and after that they just got Riven somehow, I don't know how. I'm pretty sure they lost that 1v1 as well. But now, coming at ya. Come on. And now it's gonna be Seth versus the Yorick. Okay, alrighty. Okay, I mean, there are some top laners. Top laners picking top lane champions. I'm gonna be honest, I might be preferring the Yorick here a little. Those ghouls are so annoying. Like, we could see some of those ghouls in action. Like Abby was playing it, I remember. I'm gonna be honest, the ghouls are so annoying. I might be giving this 1v1 to Kratos and the Yorick. I might be. But we'll see what is gonna be it. As we're entering the game soon. I also need to bring in my overlays for the rating at the end. On one side we have the Seth, who's going for the Ignite Snowball. Actually Snowball has not really been used that much, but yep, when it comes to Seth, when it comes to just wanna get to your other, yep, the Snowball is gonna be very OP. Oh my god, he's even taunting. He's even taunting, that is crazy. Kratos just stick... Oh my god. Poor Kratos, not even gonna get to his minions. I mean, even Driver doesn't want to go to his minions. It's just gonna be another one. Oh, wait a second. Okay, a few more shots and Kratos will be dead here. If he decides for that, no. Driver finally gonna get at least some minions. My cat is crazy. My cat found like a little, like one of those like robbers. She's going crazy now. Kratos is able to recall. However, still not a single minion. Driver is freezing, that is crazy. I mean, we're holding a beast, everything is frozen, haha. But that is still crazy. Wow, the top laners using advanced mechanics. That is crazy. I mean, makes sense, doesn't want Kratos to get anything out of this. That's actually horrible for Kratos. Now, then both of them gonna be going at each other. Both of them gonna be healed up now. Okay, Driver actually gonna get a little bit of damage from the ghouls. Kratos needs to stand in the ghouls. That is his only chance of beating Driver. The Driver with a ton of CS lead, like an incredible amount of CS lead, gonna be going back. What is he gonna be getting? Let's see. Already, oh, there you go. It seems to be, is it building towards, what is that item? Spear of Shojin? No, right? Shouldn't be Spear of Shojin. Look, I'm not sure. ARAM builds are always so funky, I have no idea. Driver is back now. Both of them full health. Also, summoners are still up. Actually, I don't even really think summoners have been used besides, obviously, the snowball, as the Maiden is here. The Maiden is here, and with that, things might be different. Okay, there's the ghouls, but the heal preemptively actually gonna be helping him out as... Oh no, Driver! The Maiden is going for the sucking. Oh no, that's a lot of suck weight. Oh no! The Maiden is too OP. Yorick might be the most OP 1v1 right now. Oh my god, he's just fighting the Maiden, and the Maiden also recalls. That's actually tragic. The very... Oh my god, even gonna be missing the minions. That is horrible. I feel like this is GG. Mentally, there is no way you can come back from this. Is it healing the Maiden? Okay, Maiden was out the circle, I'm not sure about that then. Maiden just regaining all the health she has. I mean, Driver cannot even really do anything here. Ever since the Maiden is up, back to full health by the way, there is just not a single thing that poor Driver can do, as now Kratos are recalling. I'm gonna be picking up some boots. A little more bruiser. Or bruisery. I mean, this seems way too hard now for the set. This... Oh, wait. Driver going in for the Maiden? Okay, dealing a lot of damage. There's ultimate being used as well. Trying to get away from the Maiden, but the Maiden is still sucking out the life of Driver. Okay, that word was doing a lot of heavy lifting there. Both of them are pretty low actually here. No summoners left, but the Maiden is still doing the work. Oh, there. Oh my god, how do you even fight it? You cannot even go near the minions. Driver is eating his very own medicine, the same way how Kratos is not allowed in his minions now. Look how the tables have turned. Is it just gonna be like a turret kill? Oh my god, the Maiden is just... Oh, look at this. Sucking the turret. Is this gonna be our first 1v1 that ends in a turret kill? I mean, I don't think so. Like, not even a single one of them are even close to that. Usually it's either the kills or the Ring of Fire. I don't think there was ever a case when it would have been the turret kill that decides the 1v1. even when there are no kills, the Ring of Fire comes up and decides it way earlier than any turret could. Oh no, the Maiden might be going down. Okay, that's bad. Okay, that's massive. That's big. Maidenless Kratos. Now... End it now or... Wait, what? What was the announcer said? I guess like there's also the sudden death, but why are you not saying sudden death? I feel like the sudden death announcement was that. I mean, it's about time. And okay, Kratos is gonna be staying maidenless, I feel like for the entirety of the sudden fire, right? Driver needs to recall. I feel like he still can. No full item on his part, and Kratos should do the same, honestly. Can I get a full item? Oh, no full item, however. He's gonna be going for not the Lord Dominic's. Last Whisper is it called, I think. Lord Dominic's element. A little bit of HP percent. And coming in back just when the ring closes, as you can see on the minimap. No more 2 health bars or anyone else. No more 2 lives left for anyone. Very simple. Whoever gets a kill wins the game. If you get outside the circle, you're dead. That's how easy it is. What happens if you like ult, for example, Kratos? Okay, that's... I really hope the driver is gonna be finding this out. Going for the ult would be quite funny. Oh, he's gonna ult all the direction though. Okay, I mean, shield is gonna be available for driver very soon. I feel like this is gonna be it. There's a shield. Kratos is super low, but so is driver. The ghouls are not doing the damage to driver. Where's the 1v1? They're also gonna be choosing the blue side with this victory. But what a victory it was. Maidenless Kratos is not as strong as the set. What? What is that side? What is that? Okay, what is happening? Okay, driver is gonna spit out his drink as well. So I'm not sure what's happening here. People are going crazy in the crowd. Oh, we can, and like they... But this is 3. Oh, I'm not even sure what was then. The looping music is actually just making me crazy. Alright, what a victory for driver. Now, can he bring this victory? Or strength rather. Now, can he bring this momentum into the games as well? That's what we're gonna be finding out today. There's Charlie, my goat. I had a pretty good interview about actually SAG. Also, Honkai mad a goat. Especially during like the super server times. Interacted with him a lot. CFO win! When is draft happening? Draft is like super quick these days. For real, as soon as like 1 win is over, we already on the side. We already gonna get into draft. Which is like also interesting because the coaches don't know sides. I mean, obviously they have drafts prepared for either side. But it's not like technically the 1 win is over, that's when you find out which side you're getting. Usually when the enemy wins, they choose blue, so you're gonna get red in that case. Usually you find out what side you have right after the 1 win is over. And the coaches don't have that much time to like think about that, but once again, like almost all the coaches are preparing different drafts. Now this might actually be a little bit harder for CFO because the camera loves driver. Does driver love the camera though? He's just shy. Oh my god. Wait, he's turning red. Oh my god, the cameraman actually just made him shy. Now is he gonna be the shy in this game? That is the question. Okay, did he... Okay, let me check something. Wait a second. Okay, with that being said, let me check something actually. Wait, what is his account? What's the cameraman doing with Honkyu? What? Wait. What is his driver's account? It's not on Diplo. Okay, doggo. Looking at me, I see ya. Chat, do you guys by any means know what is Doggo doing? Last time around the camera was on him, he was doing not family friendly things. Caving? Just a thumbs up, nothing scary. By any chance, do you guys know drivers solo queue? It's not on Diplo. I'm gonna check in my WeChat. WeChat usually has them, so it's fine. It's just David though. Okay, what is this? Did it says Hoshu, but that's not Hoshu's account, that's driver's. That is false here, it's not driver's. I mean, that's not Hoshu's account. On Diplo it's false. I'm trusting WeChat way more. Wait, let me open this up. Okay, talking about the big man, the shy. Let's see, what is this guy playing? Let's see what driver has been playing. A lot of set actually. Okay, he's not playing the top lane in Italy. Gragas with the most, obviously. A lot of Ornn. A lot of Yorick. Some Gragas even in the jungle. Yorick and Bessa, wow. Alright, he's not playing the Nidalee. Alright, he's not playing the Nidalee. The shy has not infected him just yet. That's good to know. Okay, are we having a little pause here or what? Should we check the other members' solo queues as well? Okay, what is that? What is that? What is that they're using? What is that they're using? This is the same thing that Karsa has, and like Karsa always appearing with that. Even had like a little meme in one of the vocals, and it was like both of them were holding on to that. What is that? I need to find out. Google Lens. Google Lens, help me out. Let's see if our AI overloads can... Let's see if our AI overlords can find this out for me. Okay, which is the best shot for that? Okay, this is like a super bad picture of this thing, but... Okay, let's see. Okay, search with Google Lens. What is that? Okay, Google Lens. They're showing me hands. Okay, I'm trying to search it up, like what that little thing is that they're holding, but Google just showing me hands. Okay, Google thinks I'm weird. I just want to find out what is that? Like a hand warmer, hand fidget thing. I mean, I'm in the same veins, guys. I also have... I mean, to be fair, I also have like a million of fidget things on my desk. One of my favorite ones. One of my favorite ones is my old little control, like not even control, like the stick, old stick. for my PlayStation. I mean, this is drifting, so I just replaced it, but like I'm still keeping the old one, so I can just fidget with this one. This is really good. Obviously one of my favorite fidget toys, though I'm not sure where it is now. Yeah, I'm not sure where I put this. Okay, I kind of lost it, but I have one of those cubes that you can like fidget around. I have like 5 of them. I bought 5 because I'm always losing one, and it seems like exactly the case that occurred just now. Yep, I have no idea where it is. I'm also fidgeting a lot with like beer caps. Okay, we're in draft. Alright, we are in draft officially. We have just checked. It seems like nope. It seems like drivers. It seems like driver. There's not. No, I cannot talk. The usual bans, not free Gwen. Those are the 2 ones to look out for. Nidalee, not banned. Are we gonna be seeing the Nidalee top lane? I don't think so. It's just gonna be Junji as Vi. Not the biggest fan of Vi, but you know what? I mean, we'll see. Junji, definitely a good jungler. I did say that I'm not trusting anyone not named Peanut with a Vi, but I mean, Junji is coming pretty close. As we're gonna be seeing a pretty normal response. Xinjiao and Italia. A lot of engaged potential, but CFO also gonna be like, guys, we're gonna be locking in and we're gonna be dealing a ton of damage with the ultimate, as in the Rumble having picked for a driver. CFO is like, we're gonna be going in with the Vi, chaining ultimates, you're gonna be locked in, you're gonna be burning down with the Rumble. And what is gonna be the lost? And what is gonna be Honkyu's pick? I would love to see like an Ori is a very, very common pick with the Vi, but someone like a Yone would be pretty fun. And just a bit of Ozir. You know what? Ozir has been banned quite a lot today, and just in general, Ozir is banned a lot. I'd love to see that. In the Cassante? Been a while. Alright, welcome back, old friend. Been a while since I've seen the Cassante. He has been out of the meta for quite a long time now. But welcome back. Vikings. Honestly, both Vikings and CFO are picking like the most meta comps possible. CFO's comp is just go in, lock in someone, you use a shuffle, use the Rumble ultimate, what is it, the equalizer. Very easy to execute, you know, just one button and go. As for Vikings, they're more about, you know, a little bit prolonged fights. Obviously, Cassante is an amazing front line. Xinjiao can just pick up someone, go in even alt. They have really good map movements with Italia as well. A little different comps, but I'm liking both of them so far. The question remains, is the bot side for both of them? I feel like Dogo, quite a good game against Betty. Even that Betty is like probably the best performing member on the talent roster, but still. Now what is left for style? I mean, what I can tell, I mean, it could be a Tristana getting some early pressure together with the Nico, maybe, if they want some like really, really hard early pressure. But we'll see. Style. What is gonna be your pick? It's gonna be the Jhin. I was about to say I'm thinking about so many amazing, interesting picks. But so far this draft is about the most boring meta champions, and in that line, Jhin was definitely the choice. And as your CFO, can you cook up something? Or is it game 1? Very important game for both teams. If CFO wins this one, they are like basically locking in first place. They've already beaten Talent, so they don't really have other... Okay, there's an Ashe. Okay, talking about the Ashe. I don't like the Ashe. And talking about what happens if CFO loses. If Vikings were able to beat CFO, that is massive for them. Obviously, this is just the regular season, so nothing is decided here. However, if they showcase that they can do that, if they have the power to do so, even if they cannot do this in playoffs, if they showcase that they are better than Talon, if they're stronger than Talon, very potentially gonna be our other MSI team. That could be that this team is gonna be heading to Canada together with CFO. And I just want a close game. I want 2 strong teams there, and this could be our 2. Or with Talon, but we were this team CFO Talon, and Talon did not look great. As Vikings, I talked about so long how much I love the support, and he's gonna be saving this draft. I did not really like how meta, how boring it was. But for the last pick on R5, Siulang goes, it is Pike time. We just watched Harp actually almost saving DFM. DFM was not playing well by any means, but Harp on the Pike was genuinely almost saving the whole team. And now I don't think Viking really needs saving, but it's still gonna be a pretty interesting pick, I'd say. If Vikings still can get back to the front line. Not that many squishy targets, but I feel like Ashe is not really gonna be able to do too much in this case. And the Pike also makes sure that Ashe not really getting that early advantages that she usually does in the lane. All in all, I am liking this comp from Vikings, even though it's kind of boring besides the Pike. Yeah, draft wise, no like super bad draft. I can see the reason for both. However, both of them are kind of boring in a sense that we are really expecting this to be happening. This is about what we expect. As we are entering the first game. Let's hear the crowd. CFO, Tayo! Oh, what are they saying? I have zero idea what they were saying, but that was an experience. What? I have no idea what they were saying there. That looked like a very fun chant though. Wow. Oh no, that's a Mumu All-Star. Okay. Expectation, I would say, if I want to be very charitable to Vikings, maybe 2-1 for CFO, but if I'm gonna be honest, I do think that CFO is gonna be 2-0 in this match. Like, even against Talon, their one loss was more on them than on Talon. But with that being said, Vikings can showcase right here and right now that they are stronger than Talon. If they can have a clean game against CFO, even if they don't beat them, I do feel like that's a very good statement. And going forward, the narrative could be that these two teams potentially might be our MSI representatives. I said this a million times, but I do feel like that is the narrative that we're going to be running with. It's earlier in the season, but I think it's good to see their improvements, like how well they can develop. These teams are 100% gonna be in the playoffs. Most likely they're gonna be playing as well against each other, either in like the second round or lower finals, somewhere there. So this won't be the last time we're seeing them, but I'm just hoping for an encounter that's but I'm just hoping for a very enjoyable encounter here. And Siulang, you have quite a hard job to do here, because you have to make this lane aggressive against an Ashe. Now, I personally do not like Ashe. I feel like Ashe comps are a little bit boring. Ashe is more of a utility ADC. However, when it comes to the early game, Ashe is going to have an incredible lane during the first few levels. So with that being said, I definitely feel like that Long needs to match that. Needs to make sure that the Jhin also gets ahead a little. But since... Okay, that's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of. Ashe is just so incredibly strong earlier on. And despite Long's best efforts, it does look like that Ashe is just gonna keep pushing this wave. Junglers are actually kinda near. I'm not quite sure they would be going for anything crazy here. I mean, Long can just jump around, but they might. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, Kaiving is gotta be noticing that something is up, and there's even gonna be the Ashe arrow or the Ashe Hulk Seeker, whatever it is. Finding out Long is. Now there's gonna be the flash coming in from Guri. Oh, sorry, not even Guri, the flash was from Guri. Yeah, I'm sorry, the UI is updating a little bit late as Guri don't gonna get a kill. And this is really good so far because Kaiving is the other one with the kill, and support kills are not worth as much as having your jungler up. Both junglers are also down, so there's not even gonna be time wasted for either. I'm very sorry about my calls, it just... The UI is a little bit delayed and sometimes I cannot tell what happens exactly, as I can tell that Hongyu is going low. Not gonna be dying, but Flash has been invested from it and also has to invest the TP as well to get back to the lane. And this play, I wasn't sure like it was a headbutt or what, but it was a flash into the headbutt, so it was both. Yep, there you go. I was right and wrong at the same time, as Guri getting the kill is massive here. And also the fact that it's Kaiving and not Hongyu or someone else getting the kill is also pretty massive. A good start for Vikings nonetheless. Not like a game-winning fight. These are very, very small advantages that they're having, but I have to say, so far it's fine. But it's way too early to tell. Style. Gonna be Style and Long now on the top side. Grubs are coming, that's how you know. The grubs are coming, that's how you know it. Guri also coming to this Hongyu. Hongyu is flashless at this point, but has the shuffle just now. We got level 6. Because there comes Junji, huh? Junji's ultimate is not there yet, but Hongyu might be going for the shuffle. There it is. Guri's incredible. Only one more shot, and Hongkyu's gonna be the kill. Okay, I mean, they're just free grubs for them, right? They're gonna be pretty low. I'm not sure they can rotate to the grubs immediately, but I mean, this could be free grubs for CFO. Oh, Hongyu gonna code out here, but yeah, there's a minions. Q is not gonna go through them. Now Kaiving gonna be entering the pit. Long still sticking around. Gonna be as annoying as possible. And I guess he still has Ignite, but there are just so many members. I really don't think that Vikings can contest that. I don't know exactly what's gonna be happening as CFO. Oh, wait, Guri is already back. I forget how short that timers are here, but no, it doesn't matter. Kaiving goes in for the head, but what a nice engagement. Kaiving is still alive. Going for the stun, not even an ultimate, but he's not going down. Another kill for Hongyu and CFO. CFO so incredibly clean this early on. They have to give props to Kaiving. That was... Seeing this engage is massive, and yeah, just, I mean, after that, there was no way they lose. What an engage, man. Ryber is gonna be burning down Kratos, who has no mana left. Okay, there's also gonna be Kaiving here. Is it diveable? I don't think so. No, I was I was asking for a little too much there. Hongyu already gonna have 2 kills up, 100% kill participation so far actually. This is gonna be a pretty rich Emperor there. And Vikings are gonna have a really hard time coming back. Hongyu Buying the first items seems to be Nashor's Tooth. Obviously would make sense. Loving that none of the mid laners is going for the Rod of Ages. I hate that item so much. As with all that being said, also there is gonna be some stacks on the Dark Seal, so I mean if this performance keep up with Honkyu, we might be seeing some funny books eventually. But for now, I'm just happy. CFO's performance looking very clean. One second. I'm gonna close my door not to bother others. Chat, I'll be right back. Surely if I go away for like 5 seconds something interesting happens, right? Stop. I'm back. Okay, I'm just back. And oh, there's gonna be the ultimate from Driver. Oh, that's just solo bolo, but I'm not sure who's gonna be the one getting this. Both of them are still looking very aggressive. There's a shield from Cassandra, and Cassandra just doing Cassandra things are gonna get out. No flash on Cassandra though. This is flashless Cassandra. That's an interesting choice, but still no kills there. Cassandra just gonna dash his way out. And the dragon has been started by Vikings, but no way they can finish this off. Now Dogo going in very aggro here. I mean, ultimate available for him, but yeah, that's gonna make quite a lot of damage. Junji is still sticking around, and now with an ultimate. I'm not necessarily sure about this dive, and I mean, I don't think this is gonna be a dive, rather Baron, rather a dragon fight, but I mean, even for that, Junji is gonna be tagged by Guri. Ultimates available across the board. There's also gonna be a stun on Junji, but no follow-up from Vikings, and they just gotta be leaving it. Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, this is good for CFO, right? Like, this is so good for CFO, no? Honkyu just left alone. Like, this guy is incredibly fed. With this back, is he just gonna finish the Nashors? Like, let's see. There you go, Nashor's done for Honkyu already. 10 minutes into the game. Jesus, okay, I mean, that is insane. They're gonna be getting the dragon as well. Not the fastest, but like, I mean, CFO is clean. Dogo also not gonna be overstepping here. I mean, there's a ward. They know what's happening. But second grab camp. Junjia should be here in time. I don't necessarily think that Guri can really start at this. I don't know if Guri can start at that spawn. Honkyu is around, and he is very, very dangerous now with his item. Ash Arrow also available. I feel like a fight might be coming. There might be some grubs that Vikings get, but I really don't think all of them. They get one. There's not Kiving going into Seal Long. There's gonna be the first one tagged here. Kiving ultimate also available. Very important to note as Vikings don't get 2 grubs. Oh, Good even has to flash out, but now Junjia gonna get a mites. Only 4, it's like the strongest, but nonetheless, another small victory for CFO. They got Guri's flash out. They got 1 grab for themselves. Driver doesn't have flash, but didn't need to use it. Okay. Oh, there's the ultimate popped. I mean, this should be much better for Kratos, especially because Kratos is also here with the ultimate. Nice flash out from Driver. There is no, I mean, Driver still has flash, which is not the case for Cassandra. Cassandra is flashless, and Kari has flash. Okay, Driver is gonna be using the flash, but still gonna be going down. This is gonna be the second kill for the Vikings. So far, actually 2 assists for Kari. Yeah. And also a funny thing, actually, I just realized that Guri is responsible for every single death on Vikings. I haven't realized this so far, but nonetheless, that was a nice play. Driver is gonna be down for a while. He still has a tiny bit of a lead, but that's basically just equalized on the Cassante. Spirit Visage on the Cassante gonna be pretty tanky. Driver still cannot get a full item. I mean, he's going for the Leandris, but I thought that's cheaper. Nonetheless, CFO is still gonna be controlling the top side. They are not in any danger. Hiving almost pulled out. I feel like the game has slowed down a little, as now we're waiting for objectives to happen. CFO still has a tiny bit of a lead, and I do think their comp is still pretty strong. I'm not sure what to think about the Vi. I never liked the Vi, and she's not doing too well. Thunder Sky is done, but like, I guess 100% KP. There's that. But yeah, I'm really not liking the Vi. However, I'm really liking Honkyu, who's gonna be going for the shuffle, and I guess the Vi works, you know, one button, click, going for the shuffle, click, and it's gonna be a turret, it's gonna be a kill, another kill for CFO. Honkyu still has 100% KP, 3 kills now, incredibly strong on his Azir. Also more stacks for Darksteel. I would love if this Darksteel converts into the book eventually. I don't know if this necessarily would happen on Azir, but nonetheless, I mean, it's still, even the Darksteel itself is quite strong, as Kratos incredibly strong. That's a Cassante for you, but okay, wait, there's no chance to survive that. Yep, I guess the 3v1 is still enough for the Cassante to get out. Not much I could do here. I mean, he have to move forward. Nice arrow from Doggo. It's just a really well played. I'm gonna be honest. It's just such a well played, well executed maneuver. Yeah, it's just so well played, well executed. Had a game plan, went for it. CFO, I'm gonna be honest. Like all the CFO members are just so good for now. Even Junjia on the Vi. I have to say, he's like not necessarily getting kills on the Vi, but like as far as like going in, I just don't understand like Vi build damage them, whatever. I just don't understand Vi. CFO gonna get the Cloud Dragon as well now. Is gonna be an Infernal Soul. They got the first one, they got the second one as well. And only 16 minutes now. Soul is absolutely in play here. Jesus Christ, look at the damage. I will never understand the Vi. She doesn't really do damage. She has a good engage tool, I guess. Very easy to execute. And to be fair, it's like working here because Honkyu is just so strong. But it is what it is. I don't care. Junjia. I don't care. I don't need to believe in the Vi for Junjia to be executing its comp well. And even though I also hate the Ashe comps, props to Doggo. Kind of a utility ADC for now, but he is playing that well. Arrows have been immaculate so far. Let's see. We have that. That's gonna be another one. There's an arrow. Another very nice arrow. Another very nice headbutt from Kaivin coming in. One kill for Doggo. One kill for Vi. One kill for Doggo. One kill for Junjia. And another one for Honkyu. Just like gentleman's agreement, you know. Everyone gets a kill. They spawn the herald. We all get the turret as well. Global good, individual good. We get everything. As after this turret, now we're gonna... Okay, there's gonna be a turret traded. Nonetheless, we're gonna be having about... How much? Like 3,000 for gold lead? Wait, what? The herald was far... Wait. Okay, is this a bug? Wait. Am I crazy? Or that herald was faster than normal? And Honkyu just... What? What is happening? Okay, Honkyu has now Leandris, but what was happening? There was something else. What was happening here? There was something of a trade from what I can tell. We were too focused on the fast herald. Wait, that was... Okay, I mean... Still long, just kind of trolling Honkyu. Going for the stun as well, and Kati arriving. I mean, the fact that he got 1 kill is already pretty amazing. Yeah, that's a fair trade, I'd say. But we still don't know the answer to why the Herald was so fast. Which I'm pretty sure is the question that is in everyone's mind right now. However, CFO grouping around the dragon, rather the turret. CFO just gonna be forcing Vikings out from the pit. Just getting all the control, even though the dragon is about 2 minutes away. They just got all the control here. Oh, arrow almost hits. But oh, they're still sticking around. Okay. Uh-oh. Kiving has to pop the ult. They're being a little reckless here. I feel like they're feeling the winning. It feels like they are tasting the win. And okay, that's not a good fight for them. But they're gonna be disengaging as Honkyu. Oh my god, Honkyu's damage is so insane. Honkyu goes in, Honkyu goes for the shuffle, and Honkyu goes down. Oh, Honkyu got a kill. Honkyu got a kill. Driver. Okay, they're kind of trolling. Let's be honest here. They're not necessarily playing the safest here, and which is a take down Guri as well. I mean, there is even ultimate into so long. That's a double kill for Junjia. And I was skeptical about the vibe, but I'm gonna be honest, this is a fine vibe performance. Vi is not really doing damage, but I mean, yeah, you know, Junjia is doing his best. Well done so far, well done. And it's really hard for me to even rate the CFO because... Yeah, hello, welcome back. 2-0 could be 2-0, 100% could be. It's very hard for me to even rate CFO right now because they are just like so good. Like, how do I rate them? Like, all of them are good. I cannot give everyone a 10. Like, I definitely have to at least give out a few 9s and 8s. But it's like, they're sometimes trolling, but they're just so good. Like, what do I do here? And also Vikings, like, what do I do for Vikings as well? Like, they're not playing bad. Like, still long, honestly, I think he's having a good performance. And Kati also got a kill on the Honky earlier on, even though that was kind of like a 2v1. Still long is fine. Style had a bit of a mispositioning, that's true. Like, for the most part, I just don't know. It's like they're not playing too bad. It's just CFO is so much better. Because now, okay, as little as I'm saying this, massive arrow coming in, even a headbutt. Wait, oh, I forgot about Atakan. Yeah, I mean, yep. I was like, CFO is fighting pretty recklessly, but Atakan. That's Atakan for you. Atakan is gonna be eating through Vikings. That's gonna be almost an ace. Only Kratos left alive. Not even him. Yeah, almost an ace. Only Style left alive. Third dragon for CFO. They are on track for a somewhat, I mean, pretty early soul if they get the next one as well. After the first one, every single dragon was basically on timer. They still keeping their what is that? They're still keeping their GA Atakan. What can I say? Like, this team is just strong. Okay, don't go. Yep. Oh, that's oh my god, that is just an icing on the cake there. Just an icing on the cake, honestly. And I have to emphasize, like, maybe I'm just crazy, maybe I'm just biased because I like Vikings, but it doesn't even look like Vikings would be playing bad. Like, I genuinely don't think Vikings is playing bad. Vikings could probably win against Talon. I'm not sure when that match is happening, but I feel like that could be close. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm just like biased, but it feels like Vikings are not playing bad. They're not making massive mistakes. Like, Style had a a few mispositioning, but basically that's it. Sorry. It's not like Guri would be going into like impossible fights either. Siulang also, I feel like playing on the edge of being safe and aggressive, just the perfect amount. It's not like they're playing bad. It's literally just CFO is so good. They have only lost to TSW in the first split. And to be fair, CFO was sick that week. So there's that. But besides that match, they never lost a single match. They lost some games, not a match. And it seems like that domination is now continuing into split 2 as well. And even though my narrative was could be our finals here, could be MSI representatives maybe. I mean, still could be. I feel like Vikings have a good shot at making MSI. But more than that, CFO just looking incredible. It really feels like they are here to win. Really feels like they are here to win split 2. Get to MSI. Stomp NA once again. Maybe not LPL. I'm not sure how TS is doing. Come back, win split 3, and then World. That seems like the plan, and I do not think there is going to be any competitor. They have some close games against Talon as well. Even, I mean, I don't know, this one is not close. They're gonna get the Baron now. Okay, Kati going in with the wall. I mean, I don't really think it's doing much. Zoning ultimate from Driver. As the Jhin trying to use the ultimate, I mean, not really doing much here. The damage is just not there, as Guri is gonna be very low. Style is the first one to fall, followed by him. And Kratos, you can be Cassante, but Cassante moments are not here, as there's a double for Honkyu. That is quite an increase. Yeah, that is quite a crazy game. We're honestly looking ahead of a very short day. We had 2 very quick games just now. Now, those were quick for a different type of reason. However, here as well, we're looking for 2 quick games because CFO is just so dominating. Yeah, I mean, what else to say? That Asharu was pretty good, making sure Steelon cannot even go for ultimate. It was very, very far away from the fight before he could ult in. CFO Talon Vikings, most likely, yeah. I feel like for Worlds, CFO Talon Vikings are basically logged in. Maybe if GAM is like fixing their mistakes, maybe they can like contest one of the spots, but right now it's really looking like CFO, Vikings, and Talon. The more interesting question is MSI. Because Vikings are not playing bad here. And I do think CFO is also playing much better than they did against Talon. Like they literally threw so much against Talon. So that being said, it's really hard for me to compare Vikings to Talon. We have to see them face to face first. But it seems close. It's not like Vikings are making mistakes, it's just the fact that CFO is the better team. They're not gonna be throwing like they did against Talon, and it seems like they're gonna be finishing up this game in less than 28 minutes. Honkyu gonna be ending the game with 11. Honkyu gonna be ending the game with 11 kills. And I have to rate the players after the last game, which is probably gonna be game 2. I have to rate the players, but I don't even know how to rate them. Like, do I just give a 10 to each and one of them? Like how do I rate this team? Is this like, yeah, they're perfect. You're perfect. Like, what do I do? There is a struggle with CFO. How do I analyze them when they're just playing this game perfectly? Okay, they were like trolling like maybe twice, but I allow that one. I allow that amount of trolling. And Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. That is brutal. That is brutal. The game was not even long enough for Driver to really pump up those numbers. When is it gonna be Talon versus Vikings? I feel like that's a really important match. When is it gonna be? Let me search it up. So next week we're gonna have DFM SAG, the player of the week, with the WEAK. Sunday matches next week are gonna be kind of like meh. When are we getting that? Vikings, TSW. We're gonna have so many one-sided games the next few weeks. So many one-sided games, Jesus Christ. This is gonna be the little last one. Wait, what? Oh, it's gonna be last week. One day after my birthday. It's gonna be last week on Saturday when we see Talon versus Vikings. So we need to wait a lot. We need to wait a ton of time until we see them play against each other. But yeah, I mean, and right after on May 25th, the next day, the last day, we're gonna have SAG versus Chiefs. Oh my god, that's also gonna be like the last match. Jesus Christ. We're gonna have so many bangers around the end. So many bangers are awaiting us there. Okay, how do I rate the players? Chat, let me help here. Can I show this? I think I can. Because I deleted that part. Okay, I think I can show this. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not leaking anything. Alright, chat, help me. How do I rate the players? Like, these are like my by the way, this is gonna be like after game 3, and I have like a graph for that as well. I have like a graph for that. So after games, after game 2 or 3, whatever is gonna be the last. After the last game, we are gonna be having a little thingy for that. We're gonna have graphics and everything, but for now, help me out, chat. Like, what do I do? These are like my provisional rankings here. But I'm really struggling with Vikings because I really don't feel like they played bad. Like, I don't feel like they played any bad. It just, I mean, they were better. Style was like the only one who had like he was called out a few times. I feel like Steelong was doing fine. Cotty was also fine as much as the Talia can do with that situation. Guri was, I mean, he was like whatever. It's kind of like whatever. Not like bad, just whatever. And Kratos. Oh, hey, Lance. Welcome, welcome. So what do I rate? This is not the final rating, by the way. I'm just saying. This is not the final rating. This is gonna be just like after game 1. I'm like setting them. And after the final game, I'm officially sending them in. It's just like provisional. How do I rate them after game 1? This is like temporarily, but like... I mean, Driver on the Rumble... I mean, he had some good ultimates, but not all the ultimates were that great. Junjia... I'm gonna be 9. Like, I don't like the vibe. He had weird engages here and there. Kiving is probably gonna be a 10 for me. Like, his engages are always super great. Honky also gonna be a 10. He had like a weird play, but like also got a 2v1, so there is that. Doggo playing an Ash. I hate Ash, but I mean, he was pretty fine. That's a 9. I feel like this is how I'm feeling right now. This I'm feeling. The only reason I'm giving Driver an 8 is because he was, I feel like he should have like won more against the Cassante. Yeah, what do you guys feel about this? This is my provisional rank. Oh, Kratos, I still don't know. What was Kratos playing on the Cassante? I mean, Cassante, just Cassante. That's like whatever. So that is my feeling here. We'll see. This is after game 1. I try to be very charitable to Vikings. But if they lose game 2 as well, then I'm gonna be downgrading them like 1 or 2 points. But for now, I'm trying to be very charitable to them. I'm trying to make sure that this like basically Vikings were to win game 2. That's about where I will put them, like maybe like 1 above, and they lose game 2, then like 1 below. That is my idea here. Well, CFO is probably gonna be that's gonna be their final score as well. Right, chat? Now. Am I seeing rest? And the answer is yes. Driver packing up. As per usual, rest coming in for game 2. Casante has already been picked. So there is that. But Mbessa, still possible. Maybe we could see a Yorick as well. Who was the one who played Yorick last time around? I literally, was it actually Rest who played the Yorick? Okay, let me check the scoreboards. No, that was Aji. I'm stupid. Besta, 8 rocks. Those are the ones who I'm expecting here potentially. There is Rest ready. Rest, giving a little rest to driver. Well, Rest potentially gonna be driving this team to 2-0. That was horrible, and I'm sorry for that. Okay. Are we gonna be seeing substitutions for Vikings actually? I mean, they have a lot of subs. They don't really use them. They don't really use their subs, but I mean, they have a lot. I don't know if they would be trying to go for the CFO strategy. It seems like Kratos is going to the stage. It seems like Style also going to the stage from what I can tell. So there's not gonna be any sub situations here. Where's the Style? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait. Have I seen this correctly? Has Shogun even played the game this year? Actually, I'm not even sure. Let me search it up. Has he played the game this year? Oh yeah, actually, wait. He was playing for the... Oh, he was playing like every single game. Oh my god, look at... Oh my god, he... Sealog literally trolling me. Just hiding the face, but I'm pretty sure that's Shogun! Right? Unless he had like a... Yeah. TFO win. And I can read dog. I can read dog and 4. Like for it's like 40,000 maybe, but I'm probably it means something else in Chinese. It just... I can understand the words, like, okay. I mean, if you guys... Okay, I'm not sure how to explain this. I can like kind of read Chinese. I can like grasp the meaning. But it's just like the grammar is incredibly different. And because of that, it's like I don't understand it also. It's like phonetical, then I obviously don't understand it. But like, I can like, kind of grasp what's written there. Tom. Come on. Showcasing all the members here. Shogun is back! Are they gonna be showing Shogun? I need to share it. Shogun is back. Yep, I mean, we already seen this. We have 2 substitutions. First one is Rest coming in for driver. As expected. This is CFO. We all know what they're gonna be doing. Rest is here. Get ready for the Ambessa or 8 or some of those. But we have another one as Shogun coming in for style. Shogun has played every single game last split. This one, Style was the one who was starting, but after this loss, Vikings decided on blue side and they decided to sub in Shogun. The Emperor has arrived. Shogun is back for game 3 of CFO versus. This will be his first game this split. As Vikings subbing out Style for him after a loss. Watch. Let me share this quickly. Well, let me one sec. Let me share this quickly. Okay, Shogun is back for game 2 of CFO versus Vikings. This is the first game displayed as Vikings summon Style. I cannot even run. Send a Style for him after a loss. There you go, tweet. Blue sky. Alright everyone, Shogun is back. I'm sorry, I was just like had to post this on every single platform that I have. Alright, are we in draft now? And we are in draft! Not very permaban, it seems to be the case. Also, they fixed the little icons. Because last game, the champions are tied to like player names. But it also meant when the rest was subbing in, like the champion below rest was just like not there. Even though like that's not how Fearless works. But it's fixed. But it's fixed now. Thank you very much, LCP. There's gonna be the there's gonna be the Gragas, not Gragas, sorry. There's gonna be the Cyan band. CFO banning Cyan, making sure that I can't tell. CFO banning the Cyan, making sure that if it goes to game 3, then driver still has an opportunity to pick him. But we'll see. But we'll see what happens here. I mean, there are gonna be a lot of bans now. As for the bans, it just seems pretty targeted as well as the OPs. I would be expecting Vikings to first pick the Jace. I mean, unless the Jace is in a ban table. But I would be expecting them to pick up the Jace first, because that would mean that CFO cannot really pick the Ambessa, which is probably Rest's best champion from the remaining ones. But I forgot about the Gwen. I completely forgot about the Gwen. And also Rest. Is he gonna be playing the Jax? Or is he gonna be going for Ambessa? I feel like the Jax is the better option here. Oh, sorry, not even the Jax, I'm sorry. I was thinking about Yorick. Now the question is, Rest are gonna be picking up the Ambessa. That is his famous champion besides the Cassante. Or any other bruiser. He's gonna be going for that. The Skarner is an option as well, obviously. Junjia's Skarner is very dangerous. I'm loving to... I'll love to see that being picked up, but now Junjia, what are you gonna be picking? ADC probably, there's Ezreal. I'm surprised he was not picked, but Ezreal is gonna be now the pick for Doggo. There's Ezreal for Doggo. Vikings, I mean, Varus still up. I feel like it's a Varus angle. But it's Silong, so I mean, Silong can do some cooking. Any support is working with the Varus. Ivern for Goody! All right! Now this draft took an interesting turn. Ivern cooking. I would assume this is a Corki mid lane because of the Ivern. Also because you already have a ton of AP with the Gwen. I feel like that's the best at mid lane for now. Nice Honkyu. Are you gonna be replying that? Is it gonna be Rest who's picking up his champion? I still think Ambessa is fine here. But it's gonna be the Jace. It's gotta be the Jace. It's gonna be going for the poke. I mean, I guess that also makes sense. There's a Corki there. Fight poke with poke. Now are we gonna be seeing and there are ADC bans with the CFO thinks the same thing as I do. This is likely gonna be Kati's Corki mid lane. There are still ADCs left on the table that's best to just ban out. What else is even left? I guess like Tristana could be pretty good here, even as like a weird flex, just like finding out which is the better matchup. Or it could be like, it could be a support ban. Nocturne still up, but then put me in. Coach, put me in. I'm somewhat of an analyst myself. Where's your CFO? What is the ban here? I mean, Hongyu cannot really pick up an AD champion anymore. I mean, Oriana, I guess. The Hui, I mean, yeah, Hui would have been pretty good with the poke. Hui makes sense. With the Hui, CFO could have had immersive amount of... I don't even that's the word. Yeah, with the Hui, CFO would have had incredible amount of poke and just range. Makes sense not to have that one, but what is Honky gonna be playing now? I guess like he could also be playing the Jace, by the way. It's not the worst matchup into the Corki. In which case, nope. Nope, that's just gonna be the Ahri. It's just gonna be the Ahri. CFO going back to the basics. As if we're gonna have the support last pick for them. I mean, Leona still up. I feel like Leona or Ral. Maybe as a Varus, I mean, that's what I said at the start for Vikings, and there it is. Renata would still be good, I'm just saying, but it's gonna be the Nautilus the more. There's gonna be the Nautilus the more meta pick alongside the Varus. I would have liked Renata just because I feel like Renata is a pretty good disengage tool in a way against the Skarner. But what is it gonna be for CFO? I guess the Ral or Leona. Leona was like the OG pairing with Ezreal, but I think the Ral is a little more common these days. We'll see soon. Is the Leona? It is the Leona. Well, I'm in direct talks with Chovy. He's listening to my stream, it seems to be the case. Well, without jokes, very expected draft. But if I'm CFO, I go like, I don't need more. Like, they have just stomped Vikings with a very normal draft. Like, why would they show anything else? They don't need to. They're just here to play the game, get the kills, and get the nexus. That's it. They don't need to show anything. They don't need to show anything flashing. CFO is keeping their power for playoffs, and I mean MSI. Like, let's be honest here. There is no chance CFO is not going to MSI. They're already looking up for this Tim Hortons. What else is like very Canadian? Any Canadian in the chat can help me out? I mean, obviously maple syrup. There's that one as well. Look it up, maple syrup brands. I do feel like CFO kind of feeling like that this is their split and they're gonna be winning this one. Oh no, chat. I need to BRB. Oh. Wait, chat, I have a problem. I need to BRB. Do I BRB now? Are they gonna get a kill earlier on? Are they gonna be sticking around for... Okay, no, I'm staying. Risky move. But I'm staying. What are they chanting? I need to know. There's like a poem. There's like a poem that they're singing. What? Please, someone who's Mandarin in the chat. I would assume that's like the Mandarin chant. It's like sound the Mandarin. Please, if there's any Mandarin speaker in the chat, like, tell me what they're speaking. I need to know. The sound is so cool. Maybe I'm gonna check threads. Maybe there's gonna be someone who's sharing this with us. But there's a lot of... actually, threads is like super popular in Taiwan. I'm using threads more and more. Not like posting, because I don't really post there, but I've been using threads more and more to just like read stuff because it's really popular in Taiwan apparently. Facebook as well, but like Facebook is more interconnected. Threads is like the Twitter equivalent. Okay, while talking about the different social medias around the world, it seems to be the case that Siulong is going down, but Dogo as well. There's some lethality virus, just to keep in mind. Lethality virus is gonna be hurting with the skews. It also makes sense when you have an Ezreal against you, or like just in general a poke comp. Lethality virus could definitely do some damage here. But if I'm being honest, my honest opinion is that CFO likely gonna be winning this one. It's a really simple, easy comp. And I mean, CFO could probably execute harder comps as well. Yeah. And if you're honest, CFO could probably execute any comp. But I mean, this one, really? There is no chance they're losing this. They were so clean game one. Now with that being said, CFO versus Talon. Game 2 also looked like it would be a 2-0 for them. They were winning and then they just decided, hey guys, let's throw. And Talon was like, thank you for the throw, and they won game 2. Now game 3 was once again not too close. And if you're curious, obviously it's up on the... And if you're curious, it's obviously up on the Jesport Hub YouTube channel as a highlight. But my point here is that CFO is looking good. They can sometimes throw, in which case the enemy has the chance to pick up that throw and finish the game. That's what Talon has done. But that's it. But that's it. At most. There is nothing more that the enemy can do, and already there's gonna be a gank from Junjia coming in. He's gonna be rooted and he's gonna be stunned a little bit by the Nautilus. And honk you solo polo. You know what? Yep. GOAT! My Rookie of the Year nominee! My GOAT just goes in for the solo queue. Solo queue? My GOAT is going in for the solo bolo. I love Honku so much. The 17-year-old, absolutely brand new player. This rookie just coming in. This rookie coming into the league. He was in CFO's academy team last year. They won basically everything they could. And now in the LCP as well, in his debut here, having such an incredible performance already. And not just in an LCP. Like, remember, he was also incredible during first 10 tournament. Some nerves here and there, let's be honest. But when he gets over his nerves, then he's in a momentum. Oh my! So that means probably next year he's likely gonna go to LPL. Let's be honest here. He's likely gonna go to LPL. But let's enjoy Honkyu's performance in the LCP for at least one more year. As oh my god, he's still somehow not dead here. There's a bit of stun by Junjia. And oh my god, Honkyu just goes down. But surely Junjia gets a kill to Goody. One more. There you go. 1 for 1. I'm taking this. Kot is also incredibly low. No teleport on him. That's gonna be just a whole wave lost, I would assume. I mean, the grab time actually is not the greatest. Only the grab spawn right now could have been a little bit better. Okay, this is like not the best, but Honkyu was fighting for so long, 2v1. The fact that it ended up being an equal trade, I would assume. I would say that that's already a little bit of a miracle. No Mandarin. Oh, I said this like minutes ago. I said the Mandarin chant like a little like 5 minutes ago. Wow, there are some crazy delays on YouTube. What? Okay, round 2. And round 2 is gonna go into the favor of Honkyu. I was not planning to make it rhyming, but there you go. Feats collected. Honkyu, 2 kills up. This guy is a little bit insane. Okay. CFO gonna get the first grab. Junjia is not gonna be sticking around for more. They're just gonna go to Vikings. 2 grabs for them, but still they're quite behind in terms of gold and just in general the game tempo. Honkyu is getting a little out of control here. And even though there are gonna be 2 grabs now picked up by Vikings, it does feel like we're entering a 2-0 territory very soon. Now, Silung is gonna get picked up here. I mean, that's a pretty tanky boy. Still half head down, but yeah, just after 1 combo, he's not gonna be going down that fast. Okay, Cody though. I didn't even realize that was Cody. Kind of swapping around a little bit with the Shogun. And while this is happening, okay, Rest flashing out. Oh, nice flash. Reaction out. Good reaction time there. As Dragon has been started by Junjia. And I don't really think that there is any chance of Vikings contesting this. 7 minutes. Pretty fast Dragon. We will see what is it gonna be. Not now, after the next one. When you have a poke comp, you kind of want a Hextech soul. So let's hope this next one is not a Hextech. It's a Cloud. Okay, so far so good. Things are working out well for CFO for now. Now Junjia. Ooh, trying to catch up. No! Junjia! He's killing the camps! Killing Goody's friends there! Okay, the Kiving is gonna root for a second, but the damage is not coming through even. Oh, never mind, I didn't even notice Honkyu was on the side. Okay, Honkyu just gonna get murdering up here, Kati. I guess Honkyu just gonna be murdering Kari. Sure. Sure, you know what? And they're re-engaging. There it is. Another charm, another Q. And this one is gonna be Doggo, but you know what? Doesn't matter. It's gonna be 2 kills and Siu Long not gonna be alive for too long. Double kill for Doggo. And Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ. How can I read this team? How like, do I literally just give 10 for everyone? Like, is this what's gonna be happening now? Like, honestly. Like, I'm at this point, I don't want to be biased. I don't want to be biased. I don't want to act like I'm a fake analyst. I genuinely want to give real ratings to CFO, but like, is it just a 10 for everyone? like honestly, Honkyu 100% a 10. The guy is just too insane. Dogo also, I mean, he had a little bit of mispositioning last game, but that was just perfect. Like, I haven't even noticed this charm. Oh my god, it's so perfect. Honkyu on Ori is just an absolute beauty to see. Also not using the faker skin. Using the Spirit Blossoms could actually... Wait, is in tune with the current team? Yeah, I mean... It does not look like that CFO would be giving a game to Vikings just like how they did to Talon. It is not really the case, I have to say. Okay, I was updating my scores. I was updating my scores a little here. Oh my god, Kot is almost dead, Doggo. Well, Doggo? No way. I mean, that's not in Q range. No way. He is being a little aggressive here, but I mean, he can allow that. Okay, that's a miss from Junjia. Also from Kaiming. That is like the first time they're missing. Okay, if Junjia dies here, I'm gonna downgrade his score like by 1. There's a flash out. But okay, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter what Junjia does because there's Honkyu. Honkyu just one-shots Guri. He still goes in. There's one more left on the ultimate. He's not using it, he's keeping it. I mean, the other two members are quite like, he's literally just crazy. He is literally just crazy. 4-1-2 as well. Like, he had such an amazing game. He had such an amazing game on the Azir last game. And now on the Ori. Like, it's actually just perfection. Actually just perfection there. With that being said, 3 drops for Vikings. Not like it would matter too much. Wait. Whoa! Doggo! What? What? Yeah, I mean, even Kot is laughing, yeah. I mean, you have to laugh after this. What? What's the Q? What? This guy's insane. And I mean, okay, they're coming in Kaiving's Ottoman. And they're fighting in the jungle. Kratos gonna go through the shield. Yeah, CFO is being a little too aggressive here once again, but like, they probably can afford this. I kind of want to say replay, baby. That was a Q or what? Like, how did it happen? I just think Kati being like 1 HP and Dogo, you know, just joking around. Okay, that's gonna be 3 drops for CFO as well. So no mites with what has happened. Wait, so Kati was full health. What has happened here? So there's a W, E, auto, E. Oh my god, got the alt out as well. Yeah, W. After that, the alt. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like oh my god. The flash into the absolute pixel perfect Q. Nah. The Doggo is not real. Check his PC. Checking PC. This guy's too insane.
Turret plating will soon fall.
CFO, I'm gonna get the second dragon. And now is the time to find out what soul are we getting. Hextech would be the best for CFO. And there's gonna be Camtech. I mean, that's fine. Not the worst. got a little buff in the like a few patches ago at this point. But it doesn't matter. I mean, it just doesn't matter. Honkyu and Doggo were so incredibly strong. Way more than a 1.6k lead for Honkyu and 1k lead for Doggo. I mean, those two can probably just one-shot most of the members from Vikings. Top lane has been kind of Top lane has been quite quiet. I cannot talk, man. I just cannot talk. I mean, in how do you pronounce this word? I'm in disbelief. I mean, I'm feeling wonderful in the sight of how perfectly CFO is playing right now. Rest, can you get out of here? I mean, that is diveable, right? I feel like with Daisy, that might be diveable on the top side. Rest. That is like the only member who's like not super fan, and Rest realizing that as well. He's gonna be retreating. But CFO got a defeat to the surprise of no one. I mean, they would have gotten... That's the turret traded, but 3 members had to be in there for that. I'm gonna bring some voting for myself. The score is 1-8. Surely nothing is gonna be happening. Alright, chat, time it. Time it like a speed run. I'm gonna be back. No one does anything. Herald is gonna be up. Herald, you can take Herald, but nothing else. Nothing has happened. Amazing. Even the Herald is up. Thank you, CFO, for waiting for me. But now they're gonna get a turret on the top side as well. More goals for Honkyu. Gonna be breaking the 2k lead in the lane itself. As a CFO, they're nearing the 5,000 of a lead. They're probably gonna be getting that. Was it just only the Herald spawn? Oh my god, they're just under the TR. They're just under the T2 on the top side. Oh my god, oh my god. I mean, Junji is gonna be going for that as well. There's Daisy popped. And they have to be a little careful. They're gonna be retreating from this one. However, I mean, Cottage just has to recall once again. Kote is not having a great game right now. Okay, are we gonna go 1v1 finally? Kratos and Rest, as true top laners, have been quite absent. As two top laners, they've been quite absent from the fight. As you can see, the pop up on the side. Look at Honkyu's items. Second item, Magi's. I love this guy. I absolutely love this guy. Oh wait, okay. Rest is not in a good spot there. Doesn't matter. Are they gonna be going for Kratos? Oh, there's also Honkyu here. Yeah, and Junji as well. Yep. I mean, Vikings realize that one as well, and they're just gonna be retreating. Dogo versus Shogun. Yep, not really happening anything here. This is a Lethality Varus, but starting with Ghostblade. Lethality Varus not really doing too much. But that is like just not doing much. But he cannot really do much. Really, CFO is just getting everything on the map. I'm not sure why that bush in the bush. The bush was hiding in the bush. And now Dragon once again on spawn. Very quick dragons for CFO. And I mean, they're just probably gonna get the dragon. Vikings kind of would need to fight this, but I mean, they really just cannot. Easy peasy. Yeah. Easy peasy. Free dragon for CFO, and now they're gonna be on Camtech Soul Point. And they're just going for another tier 2. I think I'm gonna give it 10. There's just 10 across the board for CFO, honestly. Honestly. I don't know what to say. CFO is playing perfectly. Like, actually perfectly. I'm gonna have the graphics up. Oh, actually, well, I need to open up Photoshop. I'm opening up my... Where is it? Day 4. I'm opening up the graphics for that now. Honestly, CFO just playing perfectly. Like, there's nothing else to say. Let me open up this. One second. Okay, opened up. I don't know what to say. This is a absolutely textbook perfect game. Okay, not a perfect game, but this is like how you should be playing. CFO not overstepping a single time. Executing their comp perfectly. There's rest. Oh, my rest is also gonna be strong at this point. Jesus. Jesus. Yep. I'm just gonna be sitting here, you know, leaning back. I'm just enjoying the sight. They're gonna get Voracious Otacon as well. Once again, I don't really think there is any chance of Vikings even contesting this. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for the two of them. Literally just spawned. Wait. Okay, wait. Huh? Okay, Junji is gonna be finishing. Junji are gonna be finishing this up. And yeah, CFO, they are playing perfectly here. Oh, wait. Okay, there you go. There you go. Alright, alright. Now get ready for some trolling. Get ready for some legal trolling from CFO now. They have the false life. They can go for a little more riskier plays. But I have a feeling even if they go for riskier plays, they could be just getting an ace. Kiving. Now, let's see. 3v5 as... Now, okay, Honkyu is there as well. Honkyu is there. He can be as aggressive as he wants to. The Magi stacks are not gonna be... the Magi stacks are not gonna be at risk. This turret is the next target for CFO, alongside all the Vikings members. Junji is going for the quite long flank up, or they're just gonna go for another turret. Why not? As ultimate gonna be missing from Junji. But that's fine. The target was the turret anyways. And with this pressure out... Wait, there's an ultimate from Kiving? Why not? They're putting pressure away from the mid turret. And that's... They're gonna be leaving it, but it's not gonna be standing for too long. Okay, Rest just gonna go for Kratos meanwhile. Okay, Kiving is a bit caught out here, has to flash out, but False Life still available. And okay, that's a collapse angle here. Or is it? Wait, Rest can just 1v1 cut it, right? There's a flash out from him. Rest is playing on a nice edge, but false life, so it doesn't really matter, and he's even gonna get out. They're playing such a suffocating game. CFO is playing such a suffocating game here. Like, once again, I mean, I said this a million times, but Vikings are not playing bad. It's not like an STG situation. No, like, Vikings are doing what they need to. It just, CFO's map control is so insane as now. Camp Texel on the table for CFO. And that's exactly what they're gonna be going for now. Highlight top plays. I mean, literally the whole match is a highlight play for CFO, basically. Oh my god, damage from Dog was insane. The redemption coming in from Vikings, but not gonna be helping too much. Oh my god, the damage from Honku is so insane. No more force life, but they don't need it anymore. Oh, wait, Kiving might go down to the dragon, actually. Because now the CFO is gonna be turning there. Camp Tech Soul available for them. A few more shots. And there it is. It is not like the most flashy game so far. Like, they get the kills that they need to. They have incredible map control. Not that much team fighting, but they are just absolutely controlling the map as Dogo gonna finally get the mid lane turret as well. It is just, wow. That, oh my god, half health of Shogun. Poor Shogun, subbing in for game 2. But he is just set up for failure at this point. This is not a game I think that this is not a game that Vikings could win. I feel like it doesn't matter what kind of comps they have. It doesn't matter how well they are playing. It is just a CFO show. They're not gonna be throwing it away just like they did against Talon. Talon versus CFO is gonna be an interesting game. That's gonna be on last week. Interesting to see who's the second best team, but as to the first one, it is up for no question. Skiving, oh, yep, Cutty is dead now. Double kill for Rest. And Silong has to flash away, but there's a Leona E. Dogo with another kill, and it is just gonna be a murder rate, a triple meanwhile for Rest. Yep, on the side, just, yep, that's an ace there. The Valve thing about this match is it very well could be our first and second best team. And that's how dominating CFO is. Throughout the whole year, in the LCP they only lost one series. But to be fair, they were sick for that one. And now they're showcasing their full power as, wait, I mean, there's gonna be the response happening, or they're gonna be going for the end now. I feel like they could 100% end. And they don't want to be here for too much longer. Oh my god, Honku just... There's literally one Q. One charm and one Q, and yep. Yep, Nexus is the next target. And my goodness, it is just an absolutely bloodbath, clean, crazy game. CFO gonna be finishing this up with a 2-0. I don't think there's anything else for me to say here. The actions speak for themselves. I'm gonna be sending in my scores. We might vote for this match. Is there a team to take down CFO? We have to wait until I'm site to answer that. Okay, I'm gonna be sending in my scores, and then I'm gonna be showing you guys as well. Just sending in my scores. I mean, no words. Togo, just a thumbs up. Yeah, that is exactly my assessment of this game. And only one thing left after this. There's only one thing left. There's only one thing left, which is to rate the players. All the co-streamers are rating them, and wait, why is it not working? Hello? Wait, what? Wait, why is it lagging? And for the first time, I wanna have like any nuanced opinions on this team. I wanna, you know, analyze that, but honestly, it is just a 10. They played perfectly. There was like maybe one thing when Kiving got caught out. Not even Kiving. Even the Vi game, I feel like was you got Vi. That's how Vi plays. I don't think there was like any big mistake from any of these players, and they deserve the all 10 across the board. As for Vikings, gonna be a very simple one once again. It was just so, and wait, why are they not? What? And as for style, I mean, I would give no, not 10. Wait, one? No. And I would give 5 to, and I would give 5 to Shogun as well, but it wasn't like in the original lineup who I could rate. And Siu Long was the only one who I gave a 6 because of the pie game, but like, nothing else to say, really. Vikings, it felt like they are playing fine. They didn't make big mistakes. They were just suffocated. There's nothing else to say here, really. What an incredible performance from CFO. They really came here after a somewhat shaky game versus. Let's go back. After a somewhat shaky game versus Talon, it felt like they are just locking in, picking the most boring meta comps and executing them perfectly. So everyone, that's it for today. Yep, CFO are strong. We came into this match potentially with the question that like maybe Vikings are second best team, and they very well still could be. But I feel like, but the thing that no one adopted was CFO is their best team. They are 100% gonna be at MSI at this point. And it's all up on Talon and Vikings to battle it out for the second place. That's what it is. That's what it was for Split 1. And that's what it is for Split 2. So everyone, thank you for joining in the stream. LGL co-stream is happening on Tuesday with our semifinals. And tune in next week for some more LCP action. Their teams are fighting for the second place. Thank you for being here. I was still at the Jesport Hub. Make sure to subscribe and see you next week. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.